Shanny and Rev.
Oh God. Of course, he's going off about how nobody, all we do is talk about Shanny.
Um, so you
How we
guys
doing,
both saw
chat?
my stream from earlier, right?
Yeah.
I saw some of it. I saw some of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
You
So,
know what? Yeah.
and I saw some of the stuff from like AJ's live last night. If that's what you're talking about too.
Okay, so AJ's live. I don't think I caught much of that. I did start to watch a little bit of the beginning, and it was her.
It was just.
It was
I
her
mean,
world. That's what I watched. But I'm sure she talked about me after, right?
AJ just loops and loops and loops about the same fucking
Okay,
things,
can I lose
and
myself? There we go.
it's never gonna go anywhere with her because it's stuff that's been addressed and like people have moved on and she just won't let it go. And
Yeah.
she really does have this conspiracy theory that in September, when I started coming into the picture, everybody started to turn on her. And that's when her inner circle broke up or whatever. And even after Monica and GP, and of course Hussey, but even they have made a point of saying, like, that's not the case. But I don't know if she's just in
How we
denial
doing,
about
chat?
it or you know what
Well,
I
she
mean?
has to
She just
blame
Scary
wants
everybody.
criticizing
somebody
someone for
you're right,
looping,
she
yo.
wants somebody else to
Dude,
blame rather
dude,
than
this
admitting
fucking
that, like,
stream.
you know.
This stream is so unintentionally funny. First off, you've got fucking goofball in the corner with the dirty ass hat. Why does he have like a Barbie horse? Why does he have like a Barbie horse in the corner with a pile of dirty wigs? I love he always has his TV on too. Like he's always got the Roku City playing in the background. I don't know who the fuck this Kyler bitch is, but Carrie's here. Her mom, her mom is here for Christmas, but she's streaming in the night, so you know whatever. Dude, it's so unintentionally funny because like the dumbest fucking redneck, the dumbest fucking redneck meth head sounding bitch joins, and she's so funny. She sounds like fucking what's his name? She sounds like Boomhauer. She just keeps ranting and raving about nothing they're talking about, and she tries to be funny and it fails spectacularly. Um. Anyway, they've been they start with AJ, but then they start speculating super hard on Shanny, and for some reason they think Shanny's watching, so fucking Hussey literally offers her money. Like Hussey starts offering Shanny money right in front of Carrie. What does Carrie say about it? Fucking nothing.
Maybe you just weren't being a good friend.
She can't stand herself, so
Also,
she just
dude,
lives in the.
Low is so fucking fucking Low is so cringe. What did they what the fucking Low say? Low said something like Hussey. What the fuck? Why, dude? I'm not even in there. What the fuck are they talking to me? Talking about me about? Hussey is Cynthia. Carrie is Ariana, as in Cynthia and Ariana Grande from the fucking Wicked set, dude. That's so fucking cringe. They're literally Cynthia and Ariana Grande. It's so funny. What the fuck are they talking about? 21 would run with it. They're like the loser they are. What are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? I'm way behind.
Past because she doesn't want to know who she is now. She hates herself.
I
Like
believe that, Kyler.
bad.
I really believe
The dumbasses think that Rev is actually in the hospital. There's no fucking way. They come up with the most fucking stupid theories.
that. I think
I do
she.
too. I do too.
I really never thought that until you just said that, and now I think, what does she? What is she to love? What is there to love? You can't
No,
even
Well,
she's
ask her to
vile.
say one good thing about Monica right now. I bet you she couldn't even tell you.
No,
mm, I
she's
told her
vile.
I'm sorry.
No,
By the way, if you want to support the stream, we just started a super chat goal. All of it goes towards my stop motion and passion projects and whatnot, which I upload to the channel. I recently did a fun one with Avatar. Keldoge is indeed a weirdo.
you're fine. Go ahead.
I was telling him that I had been going through the
Rick's in the
DSM
hospital with dog AIDS. Oh
studying, and
god.
that I found a couple of things that were like super applicable to AJ. And I was looking, and then she actually has soapy.
Hi, kitty.
Sorry, I had a gummy. Sociopathy, and antisocial personality disorder and borderline personality disorder with narcissistic traits.
Yeah, I
Yes.
believe that.
So this one's drunk. This one's drunk. This one's high. I'm sorry. Are we After all this shit where I talked about how Dashton was having hallucinations and delusions, which honestly I could be completely wrong about the schizophrenia thing. That's why I'm just gonna stop saying schizophrenia. For all we know, it could be meth psychosis. Um, this bitch is really out here diagnosing AJ, and they're like, "Yep, yep." Is that who they're talking about? Oh god.
No,
I
she's
told her
vile.
I'm
If I asked her to
Vile.
say one good thing about Monica right now, I bet you she couldn't even tell you.
No,
I
she's
told her
vile.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I was telling him that I had
Every time Hussy takes a drink out of something, it looks like a fucking like Five Below cheap ass speaker. I can't unsee it.
been going through the DSM studying, and that I found a couple of things that were like
Dude, I love this in the fucking chat. Dio Brando did a good job shutting 21 down. Dude, Dio Brando fucking DM me and sent me a video of them touching grass while smoking a fucking cigarette. It's so fucking sad. It's the saddest shit. And I tell the motherfucker they're a loser, and then I send them some extra shit on Carrie. And it's like after doing that big old expose on me, suddenly they say, "I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to be in the fucking. I don't want to. I don't want to be dragged on 21's level and talk about this stuff. I'm out. I'm dealing with. I'm grieving from a loved one dying." And it's like, what the fuck? Your loved one died 12 days before you fucking contacted me. Why the fuck are you talking about this shit when, like, God, fucking trying to farm brownie points for grieving? Fucking do it off the internet, weirdo. Fucking coming at me with all that shit, dude. So fucking internet reliant. Like, these people are so fucking internet reliant. It's crazy. Yeah, they just yelled at me. Yeah, they keep saying that I'm fucking ableist for demonizing schizophrenia. I didn't. Oh, what the fuck are they talking about? Why do I see them talking about autism right now? I'm gonna fucking skip ahead to that part. Real quick before I do, though, I wanted to say I'm not trying to demonize schizophrenia when I said that Dashton was unwell. Okay? If they seriously they took it that way, that's crazy. Oh, you want to isolate someone who's mentally ill? No, if you think telling someone to get to log off of YouTube is socially isolating, please touch grass. Hold on, I want to hear what the fuck they had to say real quick. I'm skipping ahead a little.
I am so tired of people thinking that mental health.
Oh boy,
What
here
I
we
was
go.
saying is that there is a stigma, and people misunderstand people with autism just like they misunderstand and that there's a stigma with schizophrenia. So my
Yep.
point was that somebody that suffers from autism, I would think, would not think like this and would.
No, autism and schizophrenia are not on the same fucking level. Eat shit. Anyway.
Super applicable to AJ. And
Yeah, so they're allowed to diagnose AJ and apparently demonize her for mental illness. But suddenly, I start talking about Dashton, who's talking about his hallucinations, delusions, and killing small animals on camera. And suddenly, I'm an ableist. Oh my god. Dude. This is fucking crazy. Like, dude. Yeah, they are total hypocrites. And they get onto AJ for promoting eating disorders too, because apparently she has the eating disorder and she posted about it a lot. Is that not demonizing a mental illness too? Like, of course, AJ should not be promoting that. That's wrong. Okay? That's fucked up. But by their own fucking logic, they're demonizing that. Like, they are such fucking hypocrites, it's insane.
I was looking and she actually has
Hi, kitty.
sorry, I had a gummy. Sociopathy, um, and antisocial personality disorder and borderline personality disorder with narcissistic traits.
Yeah, I
Yes.
believe that. I definitely could see that with AJ.
Could you imagine how
That is fucking crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy, man. It's a simple destabilization tactic. I can't believe how fucking serious these people take this shit, man. That's so funny. Oh my god. It's a simple destabilization tactic. Oh my god. That is so fucking stupid, man. These people are so fucking dumb. Oh my god. They take it so fucking seriously, dude.
embarrassed her husband must be?
I don't. That's the question. I don't know. I really don't.
Dude, if we're gonna speculate how disappointed AJ's husband is, imagine how Michael feels getting dragged on here. All of this shit constantly getting posted online for people to fuck with him with. Oh my god.
Oh,
If you have low enough shame
How
to
you doing,
buy
Shaw?
your wife a onesie and a binky.
Yeah, dude. I remember that. I remember that, Sony. They literally did a fucking psychology video on Shanny and Rev, where they, by the way, accused Shanny of child essay. In case you didn't know that, Terry and Jesse accused Shanny of child essay based on body language. But that's fine. 21 doesn't know if Dash had already called animal control. He doesn't know, of course, all about the transphobia. He doesn't know if he had the thing. He doesn't know anything, just judging and running his mouth. Well, when I see a video of someone shaking a cage with a dying animal in it, I don't assume the best. Come on, man.
I'm pretty
oh,
sure he's
and
not
y'all,
All right, go ahead,
and
Karen.
so there were some screenshots that were
Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, they aren't doctors, but constantly talk about what ailments Shanny has. I'm sorry, but I don't feel bad. I felt bad at first, but these bitches want to fucking paint me as some horrible person for saying that a severely mentally ill person who is not medicated and is very vulnerable should not be in this community. I'm sorry, but like get the fuck out of here. Like this is not just some. I know your whole fucking community is a bunch of old ladies who fucking sit here and fucking gossip all the time, but the rest of the fucking lolcow community is not a safe place for vulnerable people, especially people who post their entire lives online. Like Dashton has been covered as a cow before. Like stop promoting him because you keep talking about the fucking Fox video. The motherfucker smashed a mouse with his with excuse me, sorry. The motherfucker smashed a fucking mouse with a cup. Just straight up killed it and then played with the corpse. I'm sorry. And then he posted videos of his bird playing with his cats, and he admitted that the cats killed that bird. The motherfucker participates in animal abuse. Way more than just the fucking Fox video. Carrie thinks the child essay is fun as long as it's not more than 5 years apart. Yep, there's a clip of her saying that. Yep. Absolutely.
going around of some AJ stuff, and one of them is her and Daddy talking to each other, and
say daddy
it's
again. Do it.
so Daddy.
Can you do you have
Give them a break. This is all they have in life. Yeah, honestly, sometimes making fun of Carrie feels bad because you're making fun of everything she has, and it's just the internet. But then you realize, you know, that's sad. Fuck her. That shit's sad as fuck.
that, hon?
Hey.
Do you have that? You can pull it up, or if not, don't worry about it.
Yes, I
Okay.
can pull it up
You guys,
here.
if you haven't seen this, I'm not telling you how to feel. Just read it.
And I was questioning, here's the thing. I was questioning it a bit on this post because it's not under the her regular name or the baby girl name, but on her stream that she just did, she confirmed it for me because the name that's used on it is Batgirl or something like that. I'll show you guys. Um,
Carrie's the only person. Oh my god, that fucker just dropped $50. Jesus Christ. $50 for Hussy's drunk dumbass. Bruh. Bruh. Why do y'all drop $50 right now? I hate this shit, man. Why do people give this fucker money? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Why do people give this fucker money? I don't understand it, man. What is it to this guy that people are like, actually, I need you to take my whole wallet right now. I need you to take my whole wallet right now. I did some Christmas shopping today. I went to Target. I love me some Target.
but she actually mentioned it in this last stream, and so that confirmed it. I'm like, oh my god, that is really actually her, and you'll see what I mean. Hold on, let me see. I gotta get
I'm not
these.
telling you what to think. Just read it on your own, and you make up your own.
I have them on my phone. I gotta send them to my Discord really quick so I can open
Take your
them.
time.
It's really sad people can't tell the truth. That it just has to come to things
How you
like
doing,
this.
Isabella?
Like
I
why?
know.
Why?
And there's some other stuff
Is
too
this
that
really Wafters?
Oh
Wafters, tell me
god.
in the chat if this really.
Yeah, Wafters joins. I fucking hate Wafters. Cranked hog in a Target bathroom once. Faced. Dude, Wafters has been trying to go so hard on me being an ableist piece of shit. Just for saying that a mentally ill person who is vulnerable shouldn't be in this community. Like they love taking everything I say out of context. Like they claim I take shit out of context. Meanwhile, the thing I'm apparently taking out of context is the N word. But I apparently I'm just this biggest piece of shit, and he wants everybody to know that I'm just this horrible person, which I think is hilarious because he has watched people just be horrific pieces of shit, and he himself has done fucked up shit, and he's just like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's whatever. It's fine. I'm just gonna allow my friends to drop N bombs and be racist as fuck, defend them, calling people gorillas, being transphobic as fuck, being homophobic. That's fine. It's all good. But how dare you say that someone who isn't okay should be in this community? How dare you?
Really you? Because one time I let Wafters up and it wasn't the real Wafters.
I think Storm might come up.
Oh
She's
god, dude.
welcome. Wafters, is that you? Because just let me know. Thank you, joyfully, baby girl. It's you? Okay.
where
What's up?
And it's just the fucking the fucking stupid picture of his profile pic traced over Keldoge's, dude. Oh god.
hey
What's up,
Hey,
Vito?
Wafters.
Also, sorry to hear you're still sick, Isabella.
Don't worry, it's not a
hi.
it's not a penis this time.
Damn it.
Darn.
Hilarious.
You guys, one time I had a penis backstage for like
Why would you want the real Lofters? Exactly.
20 minutes. He was giving me his show. Y'all didn't know about it, but I did.
Props for
Hilarious.
that. Seriously.
Seriously, it was fantastic.
Ugh.
And he was like,
How you doing, Yami?
Kathy.
y'all didn't know.
Kathy. What?
How you doing, Wafters?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Have you seen this post by AJ? Like,
No,
No.
no.
All right, I've got it. I just sent it to myself. So
Let me
The
look at
last
the
one
post.
I saw
open
was when
it.
we were wondering if she was
This
missing.
is yeah, dude. This is so creepy to me. Y'all will see what I mean. But when she said the freaking bat name, I was like, oh my god, it is actually this is definitely her then. And y'all, this just all right. So let me put this on the screen, and I will just screen share it
Make sure to
and
like
show
and
you
subscribe,
guys.
y'all.
listening.
All right, there you go, Hussy. If you want to plop that on the screen.
Well, I'm gonna let
So,
you take over.
okay. So, this is her under this baby back girl 3. And apparently,
Oh
this other
Christ.
account is her husband, and it's greedy sadist daddy.
Well, there you
And
You'll
go.
never,
yeah,
you'll never know if Jan 6th was Draven's day, dude. Do you think Draven was there for that? That'd be funny as fuck if he was. Dude, this is literally the type of shit that got shown to Carrie about Kratos, and she went, "Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge?" This is the same type of gross ass shit that Kratos was doing, and Carrie's like, "So? That's my mod. Leave my mod alone. If you're a mod, that paints a target on your back. Leave my mod alone."
and so daddy says, keeping my finger.
Which, by the way, Carrie also defended this when she was friends with AJ. But it wasn't until AJ played the clip of Carrie saying the N-word on stream that Carrie decided that she was a bad person.
In your mouth so you can drool all over yourself and sound extra pathetic while I fuck you.
I thought it was wild how they all backed the Dashin clips about the animals, then turned around and deleted them to try to switch up their stories. Yeah, now suddenly, oh, Dashin did nothing wrong. He was trying to save that fox, even though he wanted to keep it in his house, and he just kept it in a cage after getting hit by a car for a day. And he crushed a mouse with a cup, and he let his pet cat kill his bird, and all this other shit. Have you seen him with the cats, dude? I saw a video where he just straight scruffed that motherfucker and was just flinging around on camera, like, look at this. Ooh. It's like, oh, dear God. It's real. It's really funny.
Okay. And she
Oh,
responded to
God.
that and said,
Oh, fuck
"Oh,
me.
daddy, I hope you do just how much I love your fingers in my mouth. I could
AJ, you're
have
a
them
sick
in
bitch.
my
This
mouth
is
every
terrible.
Stop
moment
it.
except for when you need to feed me. And even then, you can still feel inside my mouth, feeling yourself in."
Dog. Ugh. Ugh. We can't be put. We The Epstein files just dropped, dog. This shit is hard to read. Oh, God. AJ's husband was definitely on the island. That man was definitely on the island.
inside my mouth, taking it all in, and like what you do to me in all the ways I can, there's something about touching something with your fingers. It becomes more real. You feel it more, understand it. So, Daddy, when we play next time, remember just how much I love your fingers in my mouth and deep inside my throat. And when you're ready to feed me, keep my mouth open with your hands and fingers and feel what it's like when you pass the threshold of my lips into my hungry mouth.
That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad, dude. This is the type of shit Kratos was posting, man, and Carrie's like, it's whatever. Yeah, all we got was fucking redacted papers. Fucking Trump did it, dude. Trump absolutely did it. He was on every single fucking piece of paper they redacted. We fucking know it, bro.
So she's into fingers. That's what
Appar-
Apparently.
yes, it appears so.
like how
It does.
some people are into feet. She's into fingers.
You guys, I have been, in my fifth, I'm 52 years old, and I've been horny for quite, my days.
I hate the internet, man. Oh, I hate the internet so bad, dude. Why am I listening to this 52-year-old fucker now?
Never spoken like this.
Oh, and look at this. Here's another post by
Skelter gooned this.
this same account.
What?
And
Oh,
tell me
God.
this isn't creepy, y'all.
What the hell?
Dog. Oh my God. I hate I hate AJ. I hate Kratos. I hate all these fuckers. I hate them.
Huh.
I don't even.
Dude, Carrie defended this when she was on AJ's at first. She was like, "Why do people care about your Tumblr? Who cares?" And then now she sees it, and fucking AJ played the clip of her saying the N word. Suddenly, now it matters.
You know what I'm looking at?
So that
It
is
looks like a grown man wrapping their arms around what appears to be a little girl
Oh, I thought that was
with
like
a
a big
pinky
fluffy
and a
black
stuffed animal.
chair.
No,
I thought it was a,
WaftBurst, get a new phone. Holy shit.
I thought it was a big
hand.
fluffy black chair behind her. I see.
I
now.
did too. I didn't know it was a person. I thought it was like a kid, like that. I didn't know it was a chair or it was a person.
And she doesn't get why people have a problem with this.
Correct.
Carrie, you defended this. When Kratos was your mod, you defended this. When you were friends with AJ, you defended it. You said, and I quote, "As long as it's two consenting adults, who cares? It's not my place to judge." That's what you said. And now here you are talking about it. You have no fucking morals.
Exactly.
And then
TJ told
let
us
me show
that, yeah.
you
Dear
another one.
Penthouse,
This one,
everything she just said.
this is why I. There you go, Husty, if you want to. Oh,
Sure.
wait. Did I do it? Hold on. I didn't do it. My bad.
It's all right.
There you go. This is the one I called her out on when I went up um, the other day in the ED stuff because congratulations. I mean, I'm glad that, if you're able to lose weight and get healthy and whatever, I don't have a problem with that. And I say, kudos and congratulations to this. It's not that, nothing really that problematic here, but it's the hashtags that she attached to it that
Exactly.
are the problem.
It,
And it's, some of them are
I hate.
okay. Weight
Ugh.
loss, hashtag weight loss, hashtag transformation. But then when you go to these ones further down and it's
Thank
pro
you very,
Anna.
very much.
Uh,
Hold on one second, hon.
Sneaky
You
by Michael
received two
Snake.
emails that you need
Doesn't
to
have
read on
balls.
your 77G. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you very, very much for the super chat. I will read them. I'm sorry, Carrie, to cut you
No,
off.
no, 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 you're fine.
Did you guys know that Carrie's a Zionist? I learned that recently.
But clearly, I mean, that bottom row, it's pro Anna, pro Anna, pro Anna, anorexia. Like, there's just no way you can spin that to say that this is not a problem. At least it's in my opinion. Um, no one, or at least I know I'm not calling her out for having an eating disorder. That's not the issue that I
No.
have with this. The issue is you're promoting an eating disorder.
Here goes.
Dog. You. Oh my god. You are such a fucking hypocrite. I called you out for calling hallucinations beautiful. Like you said that Dashton's hallucinations were beautiful and imaginative. They were just dreams. Like you don't understand what hallucinations are. And I called you out on that. And y'all called me a horrible ableist. And then someone else is promoting mental illness. And you're all about calling it out. All about calling it out. You are such a bitch. Such a fucking hypocrite.
Glamorizing it because you're sending on images that are like that to girls who think that they need to starve. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then when she started trying to make excuses for it, she's like, "Well, the content is for adults and, whatever." And like, "Yeah, but look
That
at
doesn't
some of these
justify.
other
And
hashtags though that she used."
Now keep in mind, Hussey knew all about these posts and was still friends with AJ for years. For years. Didn't say shit.
Because she used hashtag Lolita, which is
Oh god.
young girl, what is DDLG?
daddy, daughter, or wait, daddy, dom, little girl.
Oh my god,
Oh,
really?
mm,
A friend
and
told me.
baby girl. It's like you can't say this is geared towards adults and then include hashtags like baby girl and Lolita and shit. That's not geared towards adults.
Uh, okay, those actually are geared towards adults. Just certain kinds of adults, such as the kind that you know take vacations on a certain island. Okay. Oh Christ Almighty, dude! I hate this shit. This shit's just fucking disgusting.
Anybody can
Uh
get a hold of the internet.
yeah,
Anybody.
it's just like and she just will not like admit and accept that this needs to go. And like this was not a good thing. This was never a good thing. This was never a healthy thing. And she also tried to say when she was talking about it that well she's doing it because she wants to be the light for other girls that are struggling with it and stuff and it's like
Adults that like the kind of art Carrie colors.
but you're promoting it like you're not leading anyone to the light you're leading people to get more sick.
Keep in mind, Carrie was promoting a guy who was going on video every day, trying to claim evidence of his visions, and would tell people that he's met Jesus and that animals speak to him telepathically.
Carrie, when you asked her that question, she was trying to avoid answering. Remember?
And it's just frustrating because it's like dude AJ I have done problematic shit.
AJ have done problematic shit. Fucking understatement of the year.
When I was in high school, I started taking diet pills one time for a while, and it was
Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Why, guys? I feel like the fucking pedophile side of that post was way more problematic than the fucking eating disorder part. What the fuck are we doing?
making me have all these weird freaking side effects and stuff, and like I've
Bro, Carrie was fucking eating tapeworm eggs.
been in situations where I mean, like I can relate to that, and I
Oh
would
God,
not
dude, this bitch is so funny. Kentucky Holler Girl does not shut the fuck up, and she just goes on this random fucking. Oh my God, you gotta listen.
ever be trying to, judge her on based on that fact. I just wish she would be able to be willing open-minded enough to see that like, okay, what you posted, those things, you're saying it's a diary, but it's not because you a diary is private. You know what I mean? Like it's not something that
Tumblr you can make private, but I don't
right.
know. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so
Um,
it's like just
Exactly, Yami. Why are we focusing on the eating disorder? Go in on her on those creepy ass posts. Why we got to do a side tangent of, oh yeah, by the way, also, she has an eating disorder and promotes it. No, no, no. Just stick with the other part. That's way more important here.
everybody makes mistakes. We all have these kind of things. Just admit, yeah, this was probably not a good thing, and and either take it down or edit it and take those hashtags out of it or anything. Do anything to show that like you can see that this kind of stuff could be a trigger or promote these unhealthy eating behaviors or whatever on people who are in a vulnerable
You know what's unhealthy promotion? Telling people that one of your mods who hallucinates is actually doing something beautiful by hallucinating. That is not something he needs help for. He does not need to be thrown in a hospital for that. It's actually beautiful and imaginative. He has a lot of creativity because hallucinations are definitely the same thing as creativity in Carrie's eyes, as is schizophrenia and autism, actually.
place with it and struggling with it. It's not helping, it's people, sick people egging each other on when you're promoting it like that. So
yes, it's actually
Are we sure Carrie isn't wearing diapers? I don't know, dog. It's either diapers or a shit bucket.
so. I have a very, 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 very close friend that had bulimia, when they were young,
Mm-hmm.
and there were so many things like basically that's food to them. They eat that up. That is what they need.
Mm-hmm.
And someone sending you all this stuff, these kids don't know any better.
Yeah.
And they just, oh, this is what you're supposed to be, you know.
Right.
So,
Exactly. Exactly. It's like, would you want think? I mean, AJ has a daughter. Like, would you want your daughter to see things like that? Would you think that that could be like a bad thing? All these other girls, everybody, they're somebody's daughter. Like, and if
Carrie, you know what
you wouldn't
happened?
encourage your own daughter to do it, then I would say, why are you encouraging anyone to do it? Like, just
They're taking more time to talk about the eating disorder than the fucking pedophilia, bro. Come on, dude. This is insane. This is insane. This does not deserve a whole fucking. Oh my god. I I'm at a loss because Carrie doesn't know what to say because she's straight up defended age play in the past, like really fucking hard has defended it, claiming, "Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Who cares what my mod and their partner do behind closed doors?" Even though it wasn't behind closed doors, it was on the internet. And now she's trying to go after it, but she doesn't know what to say. She doesn't know what to say.
just it's just
I think
bad.
she left.
Yeah, the moral grandstanding, dude. Yeah, and it's like, of course, promoting eating disorders is not good. But I feel like there's a way heavier topic here to talk about. Um, Plus, again, the hypocrisy. They're allowed to talk about someone else promoting mental health issues. Meanwhile, I'm an ableist for calling out Carrie for spreading misinformation about hallucinations and delusions, and saying that someone who's mentally unwell shouldn't be online, especially when they're posting videos of themselves abusing animals.
Left YouTube simply because her Tumblr got leaked and she was embarrassed. Not that anybody went IRL or tried to
oh
hurt her.
God, everyone had a Tumblr. Everyone had a Tumblr in 2015. Shut up. It's
I
just,
didn't.
She told,
oh, look, you're not in the cool kids
I
club then,
didn't.
Walford. I'm sorry.
I had a MySpace.
Oh, MySpace. Not my
So
space anymore.
we have a new
That's how
guest
me and
on.
Michael reconnected. It was
Aw.
MySpace.
What? No, she did not just say that. She did not just say that her and Michael reconnected over MySpace. Bro. Oh my god. That fucking horrific man got a DV protective order against his name. He left the state, got with a couple chicks, and then got with his old high school fling over MySpace. That is fucking insane.
So we have a Kentucky Holler Girl.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
Hey.
hey, how you
I
doing?
actually got to come up for a little bit. How you guys doing? I love you, Husky.
Oh, thank
Oh my
you.
god, I
Dude, she sounds like she has no teeth. She sounds like she has her dentures out. Listen to this.
work so much. I just barely can't get in. But I'm so glad to get to talk to you, babe. Hey guys, how you fellas doing?
Girl, where are you
Good.
from? I love that
What
accent.
up?
This is Boomhauer, bro. This is Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
Honey, I'm actually from Kentucky.
Of course, Kentucky Holler Girl.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what do you have to add to this match?
Well, that Eugenia Cooney. I don't know if y'all know or not, but
Yeah.
she's like a big
Don't ever
TikTok
doubt
queen
the power of
out there,
MySpace,
and that's
Zoomer.
why
Shut up.
taken
Shut
down
up.
right now, and she's in like a court case going on right now. But
Really?
yeah, yeah.
I haven't
I,
followed anything with her in a
yeah,
while, but
well,
I know people really
I don't,
wanted
I
her
just
off
kind of
of.
see it off and on. Yeah, babe. I really don't
Yeah,
follow
I
it.
feel you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she's yeah, they're in like some kind of court deal now. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I mean, they should, in my opinion, they should have took her down years ago.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
may have
I
not have been
agree.
promoting her her lifestyle, her way
I
she
can barely
lives and
understand
stuff.
what the fuck this bitch is talking about. and she is the best person on the panel. She's unfunny. You can't understand what she's saying. Insanely better than everyone else on panel. Fuck all 5 of these people. Give Kentucky Holler Girl her own fucking show. Kick Hussey off. Let this bitch talk about whatever the fuck. Oh god.
But all the young children that watched her, she wouldn't do the 18 or above. She refused to do that. So it
Well, and
just
in my opinion, she was like all her content for the most part, Eugenia's was like these things, hauls or like where she would be trying on different clothes and stuff, which is just like basically the entire focus is her body. You know what I mean? So in a way, even though she wasn't outright saying and that she promotes it or is, you know what I mean, like that blatant about, yeah, I'm promoting an eating disorder. In a way, it
she didn't have
still
to.
is.
Yeah,
Exactly,
she didn't
because
have
you're
to. Yeah.
seeing this and the focus is always on her body, you know what I mean? And like nothing there's like what else does she think about it? Like
Mods,
what
real
else
quick,
does she
Mods, get that goddamn Yankee Northern lover out of my goddamn chat right now. Get that Yankee out of my chat right now. Get that Yankee out of my chat right now. I'll tell you that right now. Get that goddamn Yankee out of my chat. The South will rise again. Uh, I love doing the stupid fucking Southern voice, dude.
she do or is known for? There's nothing. She just
That's
goes
it.
around in clothes and it's like it's just sad.
It
It's
is.
so
It is. I wish her mom would
shallow.
do better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the mom is a huge issue, I think.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's like another talk show.
At that point in the disorder, I really don't think she has any control over herself anymore.
Oh
At that
no.
point, there's so like it wasn't at the end. Yeah, it wasn't any part of her. It was completely disease because it eats you. It eats your whole soul.
I agree.
And at the start, it was probably let me get more fans, blah blah blah. But then it became that,
Yeah.
and that can happen really quick. Like,
Mhm.
if you go live with Shanny, you have best weight loss ever, ever.
That is a joke. Shanny is a joke. Oh my god.
No, if I'm
Oh.
in the house with her, she's gonna eat all damn food, then I get skinny, so it's a good diet.
Hey, Storm.
Hi, honey.
Darn.
How are you, sweetheart?
Look at the Brady Bunch
She's so
thing.
pretty. Look at her hair.
Good to see you.
I'm eating chips and then I'll turn my camera on.
Get on the camera. Nobody gives a shit if you're eating chips.
Nobody cares.
Dude,
Oh my
that
god. I
fucking
feel
muffled
old.
ass fucking. I mean, I'm not getting on my camera. I mean,
In dirt.
Polish Annie. I
Look
want
at
some
you. You look
chips.
dude,
fantastic. You
why
look
is everyone in the fucking carry community old?
fantastic.
Aw, she does.
You're
She's
so
so
fantastic.
beautiful.
Everybody looks so great on camera. My
Y'all are
pictures look good.
festive.
My
Yeah,
people's look.
don't look at me in person. Mm-mm.
Do not lie to me, hussy. I look like hell right now.
Listen, listen. Mary.
Help me, Lord.
What are y'all, speaking of, Shanny,
What are
what do
y'all
y'all
picking
think
up?
is going on over there? Because ain't neither one of them said anything.
Exactly.
Silent.
Good question. I want to know what all of y'all think.
I am like, I'll tell you what, I don't have a clue. I am
Think
like, it
you're
could be
No, I
anything.
Yeah.
still want to know what your thoughts are, Karen, because
It's
you
like
know
either I don't know. Honestly, it's just blowing my mind that she hasn't said anything because I figured either way, whether it was like good or bad news, that she would probably be jumping on. Because if Rev got out and everything was like patched up or something, she would want to rub that in everybody's face because
Right.
everybody's like, going on with this, oh, he's got a new girlfriend and whatever. Um, but the other side of it would be maybe the uncle, showed up or whatever, and like they're starting the process of getting her out of there. But I would think that she would jump on to stream about
You see,
that.
this part pissed me off because it's just a bunch of fucking retards sitting in a group speculating on why Shanny hasn't streamed in 5 days. That's it. Shanny has gone longer than 5 days not streaming. But they are in here fucking talking about where'd Shanny go? Where'd Shanny go? We need a theory on where Shanny went. The content is drying up. What are we gonna do? Oh, Christ. WaftBurst, what you doing in here? You said nobody likes me, and then I'm like this horrible fucking ableist. Why are you in here? Poop is not... Poop on its own is not funny, no. You nasty scat ass bitch. You're out there telling... No, to be fair, I didn't watch your whole stream. But y'all been saying that I'm this horrible ableist because I said that an unmedicated schizophrenic person who is, you know, like... The way... Now... Sorry, I'm losing my fucking train of thought so fucking bad right now. I said that I thought that Dashton might be schizophrenic due to the symptoms that he's showing, and I didn't think he should be in the community because he's a vulnerable person. Now maybe I should have just left out the schizophrenic part and tried not to make some kind of diagnosis about it. For all we know, it could easily be fucking meth. He just has meth psychosis. But I don't care. The motherfucker's an animal abuser. He's obviously like hallucinating and shit and does just all sorts of crazy shit on camera. He does not need to be in this community. This is a toxic community. And I know there's so many people that think that this is all just fucking honky-dory. Oh, we're all a bunch of friends here. We're all having fun with the bestie. But, like, people get doxxed on here. People get swatted on here. Lots of fucked up shit happens in this community. And people who cannot handle that, who are in a vulnerable state, should not be in this community. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to apologize for saying that. I am not some kind of fucking horrible ableist for saying that. Like, goddamn. And then you got Carrie here, literally just before you came on. They're sitting here diagnosing AJ, talking about, you know, the same exact thing, saying, "Oh, well, she's promoting mental illness, so this is wrong." Goddamn hypocrites, man.
If that happens, so it's very strange. Like I'm like, what?
21's in the chat.
Whatever it is, I think it's, you know, clearly something that she...
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Yato. So then why are you here, Softy? Dude, fucking Carrie compared schizophrenia to autism. Like, she said, you know, as an autistic person, I feel like you would emphasize with you know, with this type of mental illness. And then she tried to backtrack, saying, "No, I just meant like there's stigma around autism, so I thought you'd understand stigma around schizophrenia," which still doesn't make any sense because they're not related in the fucking slightest. Dumb as fuck. That bitch is ignorant as fuck.
Must be somewhat embarrassed about, I think, or whatever, that she's not wanting to jump on and show it.
Okay, that's valid. Storm?
They're gonna try, dude. I don't know. It feels like they're trying to turn around because Dashton. Which, by the way, we're going entirely off of Dashton's word. That I'm sorry, I'm not going. Shut up. Shut up, Walters. Always catching me on some dumb shit. Honestly, it feels like they're trying to backtrack on it now. And I think if he was to say something bad about Carrie, yeah, they would go after him. It happens every time.
I want to know your thoughts.
Yeah.
The Storm, Storm was telling me that Red was in the basement.
Oh.
Real quick, I'm gonna put on the music. I would like to go grab a glass of water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
I
was
kept,
great.
I keep still in the basement.
you never know.
So what do
I
you
don't
think?
know. I have no idea.
Also,
Someone,
Wafters, ain't no way you were up here when Hussey was talking about how he doesn't go behind people's backs or doesn't talk shit behind their backs, and he always faces them face to face. And you were like, "Yep, I'm the same way. Yep." And you won't even panel up. You won't even panel up. What are you talking about, bro? Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. I'm still not gonna let it go that you claimed you never saw TJ rescinding his apology, claiming that he did nothing wrong when he was saying the N word and calling a guy a monkey. You were in the chat when it happened, but you claimed you never saw it.
was keeping them off the YouTube.
When it was in the chat, by the way.
That's what I think. I think the
Interesting.
new ones start working again.
Got me some agua.
I think that the uncle's kids actually came in and something's going on there, and or he's come home
I,
because he.
I almost did a fucking spit take, dude. And they're finally there, and I think he finally home. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Dude. Harry was saying that Dashton, despite having like hardcore hallucinations, did not need help. She's like, what? You think just because he's hallucinating, has delusions, he needs to be locked up somewhere? Like she was peddling fucking misinformation. Like, yeah, if you're hallucinating, get help. Like if you're in that bad of a place, yes, you absolutely need to get help. Whether it be whether it's fucking going to uh, going to a hospital or what? Yeah, if you're having hallucinations, get help. Instead, she was saying fucking, oh, I this, you know, his still hallucinations are beautiful, blah blah blah. No, you can panel up. All right, you know where to find me. Hit me up on Discord. You know where to find me.
He couldn't get on his YouTube because she deleted it. There's something going on with her. I mean, it's got to do with that's the family. You know what I'm saying? It's either his kids or his kids and Rev like found out about the YouTube and said I signed his ass out. She's like, I'm going, because I really believe he was. I mean, I mean, he was going to stay. He was going to go do the deal. You know what I mean? He's going to go do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
What is this bitch talking
But
about?
there's
Oh my
something because
god.
she's not been on what 3 4 days now, people.
Yeah. Yeah, something like
5
5
days.
that.
days.
Five.
Yeah, it's like a week. I'm close to a week,
What's
and
the
that's not
longest?
normal.
What's
I
the
wonder,
longest
Carrie,
she's been?
that's a good question. Carrie, what is the longest? Do you know?
She's like what?
Um,
Now, you
One.
see, I remember the Shanny drought really well because that was when shit really started popping off with between Carrie and me and people like Teddy Bear and stuff. That like the Shanny drought caused so much fucking infighting in the Carrie community. It was so funny. Anyway, here, let me here, Dashton. If you want to panel up, yeah, let's say Dashton. Fuck me, dude. Uh, if you want to panel up, Wafters, either DM me or add me a friend on Discord, or I'll send you the Discord link. I'm gonna pin it. The super chat goal ends in 7 minutes, so if you want to support the stream, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, super chat membership if you're down for it. Um, the donations go towards stuff like my stop motions and whatnot. I posted a really good one recently, at least in my opinion. I thought it was really good. Wafters. You were on panel with, let's see, Hussy, alcoholic, Carrie, alcoholic. Kyler said that she was on a edible, and Let's be real. This bitch sounds strung off her ass, which is funny as fuck. I love you, Kentucky Holla Girl. You're really funny, like like unintentionally funny. 21. Were you a part of Carrie's community ever at one point in the past? Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Back when I first joined the Shanny community, my introduction was through Drader and Carrie. I joined Carrie's community. I trolled Shanny. Had a falling out because they claimed I was spamming the chat too much, which I don't believe I was. And I left the community after Carrie was being weird, like freaking out on some old lady on a fucking oxygen tank in a wheelchair because you don't know who I am. Well, you literally sent me the this and that. You literally sent me this and that. I've got the proof. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So I left, and for some reason, Carrie's mods were like called me an obsessed freak because I was in Shanny's chat trying to fuck with her. And I talked to Carrie about it, and it just went to fucking hell from there. I found out that she is a major piece of shit.
Once, like 5 days.
Oh, she's went months before.
Really?
Yeah.
I could
Usually, like if it's something like pretty crazy or whatever,
21's in the chat.
sometimes she will be like they'll pop off for like 2 weeks, maybe to a month, and then they usually pop back up.
21 got her head out of her ass. Yep. Also, tell me, Wafters, you're against transphobia. Why do you hang out with all these fucking transphobes? Every time I get brought up, these fuckers get super transphobic with me. Carrie, Hussey, they both call me a guy. Why do you sit there and just let them do that? Why do you, like, you're just fine with it?
Up and just try to act like, nothing ever happened before they left.
So you guys tell me if you feel the same way. My feeling is she cannot stream.
No.
Something is up. It is preventing.
Dude, Shanny's gone 5 days without streaming in the past couple months. Why like, suddenly she goes back to streaming regularly and she disappears for a couple days and suddenly we're just freaking the fuck out? Where's the content? Where's the content? What are we gonna do? We gotta theorize on it. We gotta theorize and make Shanny content even though she's not here. Oh god.
Her from streaming.
Well, like a stroke.
Well,
a stroke?
I don't know.
Why? Why was your first answer? Maybe she got a stroke. What? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, but something significant is there that is preventing her from streaming. Because let me tell you something. When you stream every day,
like
even if you have nothing to stream about, you want to come on. The fact that
he knows that personally.
Not streamed in days is not because she chooses. It's because she cannot.
So, hear me out.
Yeah.
So, here's what happens.
This bitch needs to wash off her makeup, and she needs to get the fuck off this edible.
Probably have social services watching the channel, just as always, correct? Okay, so social services watching this channel, and they now know that somebody in State's care is now alone and does not have.
Someone in State's care is now alone. I don't think she is in State's care. Fucking Rev got fired. Rev isn't her caretaker anymore. He got fired months ago.
Other state approved
21's in the chat.
Caregiver, which means if she's put herself, which this is funny because she's done it to herself. If she puts, she put herself in that situation, she's disabled, so they have to treat it as such. And so they're going to say, oh, there's no person there to care for her. And we have nowhere to put her. So what they'll do is they will take them, even if she doesn't want it. If they think she's mentally ill or if she can't take care of herself, they can go get a power of attorney. Adult Protective Services, if she has a caseworker, they can go get a medical or durable power of attorney if they can, or even a hold or anything like that, so that they can make medical decisions for the person. Or even just social services can do it, and they will slap them in a nursing home.
Shanny's ass is not in a fucking nursing home, dude. This is the most brain dead take. Shanny is not in a fucking nursing home just because we haven't seen her on stream in 5 days. This is such fucking internet necessity. It's crazy.
They will put them yes, they'll put them in the nursing home because there's nowhere else to put them, especially if they're morbidly obese and ill, very, very ill. So that very way, like she might be sitting in some rehab floor or one of the long-term care places. I have somebody in my long-term care place, same thing. Same thing.
I think
So then someone starts typing, and they don't understand that their typing is like on their microphone. This stream is such a clusterfuck.
Something's ticking away. I don't know what that is.
somebody.
Yes, there's static on somebody's.
Dude, look at her staring into the fucking camera, typing away like a fucking goat. Look at her. She looks like a goat just fucking just staring into the fucking camera.
There's something radioactive.
Somebody's tap dancing.
Let me tell you, Walkers, no one on that panel understood what you're talking about.
I don't know. That's
I've been
weird.
muted the whole time, so I literally just unmuted. I don't know what.
I've been muted this whole time. I didn't get unmuted. I don't know. Real quick, the super chat goal just ended. Real quick, I want to show you guys before I'm gonna put up a new super chat goal, but I want to show you guys what I actually work on when I do stuff like this. Oh shit! Right, I want to do that in a new tab. Did I lose my place? Oh fucker! Hold on.
Years. Not one person, Kyla. Not one.
Who's Stinky?
I don't know.
Well, you jump in there and done that, people.
Well, we have nowhere to put her, so what they'll do is they will
Okay, we're about
take
there.
them.
Yeah.
She's kind of dumb.
I want to show you guys my latest stop motion before I plug the next super chat goal. I'm raising funds to make more videos. This one is much more of a practice one, but I want to make like actual film at some point. This is my latest one. But yeah, so this is the stuff I make. I'm gonna go find some. My legs Dragon Ball on here. That's so fucking loud. I think this is one of my best ones lately. Sperm Bennett, shut up. Anyway, yeah, that's the type of stuff I make with my stop motions. I have some other better ones I need to upload. Oh, dude, we're getting close to the end of the year. I need to make my top 10 figures of the year video. But yeah, so if you would like to support my channel and my passion projects like that, hit that super chat, hit that membership. It's always appreciated. When you do a membership or whatever, or the super chat membership, it plays a funny sound. Why a random pick of Rev? But this is what, yeah, funny super chat sounds play when you super chat and your member and your comment appears on screen. Yada yada yada. Anyway,
They'll put them in the nursing home.
I think
Something's kicking away. I don't know what that is.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't get over how funny Storm looks. She looks like a fucking llama just staring into the camera, just chewing away at something, while she's typing on her stupid ass tablet.
So static on somebody's.
I think there's something radioactive.
Somebody's tap dancing.
I don't know. That's
I've been
weird.
muted the whole time, so I literally just unmuted. I don't know what that is.
I
Everybody,
don't know
Let
what
me
that
see
is.
if I
hold
mute.
on. I want everybody to mute one at a time. Storm, can you mute? It's Storm. Ah,
It was Storm. Was it Storm?
it's Storm.
Storm, you gotta move your Geiger counter away from the mic.
Ah, come on.
She can't help that she's radioactively hot. She can't help it.
That
That's
was
right.
so fast, Storm. We got the same haircut, honey.
Wait, Carrie has a fucking shows pictures of Rev and Shanny's feet. But I make fun of Carrie's feet, and I'm a fucking degenerate. Okay, I see how it is.
It's
You do.
cute.
Oh,
It's cute. Storm is, yeah.
I think Shanny just dropped her phone in the bucket.
What is this fucker's obsession with the bucket? Bro. Oh, dude, WaftBurst wants to bathe in a septic tank. I'm calling it right now. Bro wants to bathe in a septic tank. He tries to act normal. He tries to act like, goofy, fucking white and nerdy Weird Al song. But this motherfucker wants to bathe in a septic tank. That's what's going on.
Could be, could be.
You know what?
Anyway,
That
Kyler said makes a lot of sense. I didn't think about that.
because she has a caseworker, but one way or the other, like she's somewhere like you said where she can't. Because we all know that if she didn't have access to internet, like she literally didn't, in that house by herself, she'd be up on the damn roof with a colander and an air antenna thing trying to find some Wi-Fi. She's that addicted to it. So there's
Right.
no
So,
way.
You are speaking to Carrie, who literally went to the Walmart parking lot to watch a live stream because apparently the power was out and she doesn't have data. And her family went in without her.
even if she was home, she would cry and plead for money.
Right,
The fact
Why are they being mean to Vaughn?
that
right.
she's not doing that for 4 or 5 days, she cannot stream.
Yes.
Wherever she is, she cannot stream. So she's in a bad situation.
This fucker is drunk. He's in a bad situation.
She's really
Yeah,
in a bad situation.
that's from like the public health medical side of it. And it's
Carrie streams and damn near every day. Yep. She's literally on panel with her mom, who's never over, in her house during Christmas. Like, bitch is over for Christmas, and she's like, Mom, I need you to stay in here. I need to go do a live stream.
it's a very well, I'd probably put a good bit of money on it. So that's me.
She was cleaning her house, right?
yeah.
She's kind of dumb. Did she mix bleach and ammonia?
Oh God, did she?
And these dumbasses don't know what that means, so they like start making like meth references. If in case you didn't know, combining bleach and ammonia creates mustard gas. That is a that's mustard gas, right? Like I know it's some kind of poisonous gas if you combine them. I had a friend of mine trying to clean something and he fucking accidentally made a poisonous gas in my bathroom like a dumbass.
But you
Wow.
know, she's a chemist. She's a chemist. She's a nurse.
That's not
She's
gonna work out
watching-
well.
She's done been there and done that, people.
Walter
Come on.
White Whale.
Yeah, they start talking about meth. It's not fucking meth. That's not how you make meth, dumbass.
Shanny, if you're watching,
Walter White Whale.
come on panel. I will send you some
21's in
money.
the chat.
Come on panel.
And here it is. Once again, Hussey is offering Shanny money. And none of them react to it. None of them, they always get on to fucking anybody who tries to troll and gives Shanny money to do a troll like Jules. Fucking, oh, Jules is giving them all their fucking money. Jules is giving them all their fucking money. Fucking Teddy Bear is giving all the money to Shanny and Rev. And then here's Hussey. I'll pay you to come on my stream for clout. I'll pay you. Nope.
Wait, what is it? Who? Who are you talking to?
Okay, listen, Dawn. I liked Drader for the same exact reason when I first started. He's unhinged, and I thought it was hilarious. Problem is, he is a fucking carry bitch. That motherfucker. That motherfucker is such a fucking carry simp. It does not matter. He is an insane carry simp. That's how it is. You can't go to a carry affiliated channel without getting blocked if you don't like her. Like, if they are in the same community, they'll block you. Fucking, fucking Keldosh, fucking all those people. Hussy, Drader, anybody who's affiliated with Carrie. If you don't like her, gone. Gone.
Who was he?
No, I was telling Shanny if Shanny's
Oh,
watching,
Shanny.
yeah,
Oh
if she
God.
wants to come on panel, I'll throw her some bucks.
Will be
If you wanna talk,
nice.
Shanny,
Yeah, Carrie has nothing to say then. Jules spends fucking $2 on a super chat to fuck with Shanny or to fuck with Carrie, and oh my god, you're literally enabling Shanny. You're enabling child abusers. And then Hussy comes on. Guy will literally give you money to talk to me. Oh my god, that's so funny.
talk, just come up and say you're okay, and I will give you some money.
It's because Dawn, you speak out against Carrie. And so she says, oh, they literally have a sus list. They have a list of people who they say are suspicious and don't like Carrie, and they have the mods block you everywhere they can. Everywhere you have a wrench, block this person. It happens everywhere.
So I find this interesting. Why did AJ take her stream down?
I have so many
Okay,
opinions.
okay. I want to know what Kyler has to say first. Go ahead.
No, you don't. Nope, go.
Okay, so I think because she passed that 12-hour mark, and it automatically got deleted. What does Kyler?
No, it
No.
doesn't work like that.
Okay, tell me,
She
Karen.
she
Tell
went
me.
over it last time too, and it won't. It will just cut it off. Like in the sense of the stream. So every point when you pass, then it's chopping off the beginning part. Do you know what I mean? Because it's only going to keep 12 hours total.
12 hours, right?
Right.
Kyler, what do you?
So, yeah. What do you think, Kyler?
This is gonna take a minute because I have a lot.
Hey, I
Because
got time.
you all know I'd be sitting here on my couch and watching things.
I got all night, even though I got family over for Christmas. I got all night.
I got
How you doing,
time.
Paula?
If y'all do,
I do.
I
let's
don't
hear it.
know.
Well, that's okay. Dawn, that's the thing. They try to outwardly make it seem like you're the problem by saying, "Oh, just talk to Carrie personally about it. If you have a problem, then go to her." But you can't go to her because she has you blocked everywhere. And if you do try to go to her, I once tried to go to her after she claimed that she wanted me to send her evidence of something during a stream, and she literally called me a fucking blackmailer. I sent her a video, and she said, "Oh, so you're just fucking blackmailing me now?" And I'm like, "What? What?" It like the carry community is toxic as fuck. Always will be. Always fucking will be. Don't trust it.
Who Monica is. I don't.
Like if you see Carrie in a chat being nice to somebody, it's probably already over. It's probably already over, bro. She has to get her. It's like a fucking conquest, dude. She's got to get a hold of every channel. And if you don't, and if you speak out against her, then she's going to throw you under the bus and fucking go after you for years over the smallest shit.
Don't know her
How old?
personally. No, I don't know really who she is.
Oh,
I don't
who
know,
she is.
like, we're not friends, we're not this, we're not that.
Right.
Why were you diagnosing her earlier? The same people call me ableist for calling Dashton schizophrenic, which I think I shouldn't have used that word, but the same people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't diagnose Dashton. That's wrong." So what? He has hallucinations and delusions and fucking abuses animals. So what? There's no reason to diagnose him like that. You're being ableist. This bitch was just on here saying, "I think AJ has a personality disorder. I think she's a malignant narcissist. I think she has this. I think she has that." And Carrie's like, "Yep, absolutely, yep. She's got all those problems."
But I would have sent anything that I could send to help her. Okay, and I don't think there was any
What?
reason to yell at her.
And I
That's
just
stupid.
sorry to cut you off, Kyler, but everything. Thank you, everybody, for sending money
He couldn't wait 5 seconds to say that.
To Monica, everything went straight to Monica. There is nothing that I have in my Cash App.
You see, that's why I don't. That's why I didn't want to cover him. Like Yato, I stopped covering him, and the whole point of what I said was I wanted people to leave him alone. Literally, I was telling Carrie, leave him alone, stop promoting him. And people are like, you're fucking socially isolating him, you piece of shit. Please touch grass.
In my PayPal that I have not sent to her. So thank you, everybody. Anybody that wants to send, just you can send me a Cash App or send me a PayPal. Put Monica in there, and I will send it to her. And thank you so much for everything.
Do not send Hussy a dime. Do not. I'm telling you all right now. Do not send Hussy a dime. Do not give him fucking anything. I promise you, it's a bad idea. Do not give him any money.
Everybody has done that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really sweet. I'm glad we could help.
No, Yato, it was because Carrie was promoting him in her fucking community tab. She was like promoting him and telling people to go subscribe and watch all of his videos, and I'm like, that's not a good idea. That is not a good idea.
Oh, I like the community because everybody likes to, get together and help each other.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys like jokes?
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Kentucky Holler Girl is about to tell the worst fucking joke that she heard somewhere. And just completely interrupting Tyler. It's so funny. None of them laugh. Oh my god, this stream is such a fucking shit show.
Yes.
Sure.
Jim. Okay. Listen, Rev went to the doctor the other day, and I was out.
Rev went to the doctor the other day. That's how she starts it. Rev went to the doctor the other day. Oh god.
Lobby, and I hear him. He's like, "Listen, Doc. Every time I take my clothes off and look in the mirror, I get a hard on. Doc." And he's like, "Is it because I'm so sexy?" The doctor's like, "No, no, no, no. The mirror just knows the pussy when it sees one."
What?
Okay. Listen. No.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's... Dude, they can't even, like, fake laugh. Like, Hussy is, like, pretending to laugh. Look at him. Oh my god. Oh my god. That sucked so bad. That sucked so bad, dude.
This is called...
Damn disaster.
This is
Yeah,
called the
yeah,
birth
yeah,
of the candy bar.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Now I know where Yato got his laugh.
One day, Mrs. Hershey wanted a bit of honey, so she went down to the corner of Clark Street and Fifth Avenue. There's where she met up with Mr. Goodbar. He began to feel her mounds. It was pure almond joy. She had a Snickers' Butterfinger on her Kit Kat, which caused a Milky Way. She squeezes Peter Paul and said, "Oh, Henry, you're even better than the Three Musketeers," which causes Zagnut to go off.
Oh my god.
Soon she was a little chunky, and 9 months later she had a baby Ruth.
No.
Hold on.
Listen, I'm sorry, Stinky. We are.
Stop spamming.
Dude, interrupts their terrible joke to fucking... yell at someone in the chat.
No, sorry, Stinky.
They're posting over and over again. Send me the link. Send me the link.
Stop.
You're in the Discord, dog. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Let me give you a roll. Carry simp. There we go. There you go, Wafters. You are now a carry simp in the 21 Discord. Join. Here, join general. I will let you up in just a moment. I want to show... This is like one of the reasons I did this stream to begin with. I want to show the chat this fucking clip of Kentucky Holler Girl going off. It is the weirdest fucking thing.
Stop.
Yeah, we're gonna... I'm sorry, but just...
You got a warning.
Who's Stinky?
I don't.
Oh, no. He's gonna take a nap.
He's gonna take a little nappy nap.
Nobody's comes up on panel. We have
And don't make demands. If you want to go on someone's panel, it's better and more polite to ask for the link. Don't just demand the link, because that's rude. Come on now.
If I was in person, I'd be on my knees. Oh, Hutchie, I know you're too
No,
good.
but we already had 5 people. No one else is coming on pound. We're good. We're good.
You think we're good? So AJ, um, I was looking at her and she has shows a lot of antisocial personality disorder and borderline with narcissistic traits. The problem with all of that
Once
is
again,
that it's
diagnosing
all based
AJ.
upon internals, something that they
Diagnosing
report to
AJ.
you, and you can never tell whether or not to lie. So they have to be very, very careful about
Diagnosing somebody, but they're fine with that. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Total fucking hypocrites, dude.
what they say because they have to preserve their own ego. Okay, that really screams of her. Secondly, Greg. Oh my fuck. I'm sorry, but Greg is terrible.
Oh, he's the
He is
worst.
a terrible person. He is the worst. I don't even know the man. I've never spoken to the man. But you can literally, if you, okay, here, all right, pause. If both of you had never seen that man, does he not look as
She can get in trouble for that? Really?
trashy as his voice sounds?
Wait, did she say she's a therapist? Oh lord.
Think about that,
He's got pool noodle arms.
right?
Hold
And he's
on, I
trying to
take
do it.
offense to that because people think I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Listen, I went through college. I've been a certified nurse's aide many, many years. Retired. Done. My son's done. Went through college. My daughter just
Dude, she's about to go on the longest fucking rant. Listen to this, guys.
graduated college. Me went through for computer science. She was like graphic design. Listen, people think I'm stupid because of my voice. And listen, I used to be a beach, like a beach fox. Now I'm a beach whale. Okay. It's kind of like show myself. This picture's 10-year old on camera. I ain't lying. I ain't gonna act like it ain't. I ain't gonna beat around the bush. But what I'm saying is, people think I'm crazy. They think I'm literally like dumb because I'm. See, now I was born in Indianapolis. Okay, but we moved back to Kentucky like when I was 2. But yeah, so but people think I'm so like dumb, shallow, because sometimes I don't pronounce my words right. I get excited, might have a
Yeah,
little buzz on, and drink a little
it's
bit, but
kind of,
I take offense to like the that makes me feel like because I'm from a certain area or a certain place that I may not be as smart as you guys. That's the way I take it.
do you feel like people's assumptions are what,
Oh
you,
no, listen, honey. I done been around the world. I've been shot, stabbed. I was Lord. It's like 2 or 3 talk shows my life's been. So I mean, no. I just it irks me for other people because listen, you ain't nothing you gonna say gonna hurt me no worse than losing a firstborn. You know what I mean? So there's nothing you can say like you dumb hillbilly, you stupid, you like whatever. But it irks me for other people because it does hurt their feelings. You know what I mean? And
right, you seem like
I
your
do.
feelings are kind
I
of
feel for other
hurt
people. I
about it.
really do.
Yeah, you
Uh,
seem like
They have no idea what to
you're
say.
having problems with that. I mean, everybody would. Everybody would have problems with that. Everyone makes assumptions about who you are the minute that they see you.
Okay. We gotta do that. Such a long ass rant about everybody's problem with her, even though they weren't talking about her. It was so fucking weird. Like this bitch ain't right. I swear. I think she's either drunk or on something. Like I don't get it. She just goes off on this huge tangent when no one was talking about her. It's so weird. I don't understand these people. Okay, anyway. Wafters, are you in the voice chat on the Discord? Join join either general or stream watching, and I will move you to 21 stream channel. This panel is painful. Yep, absolutely. This panel is absolutely painful as fuck. Like, how do you watch this shit? Okay. While we're waiting for Wafters, I'm gonna keep playing this.
So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
What's the mixture like my hillbilly slang and stuff? I mean, I'm not like I ain't no beauty queen, which I wasn't no trashy. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Wasn't not like gut face either, but you know what I'm saying? It's the way I talk sometimes. You know, like say now for right now, I'm like me. But when I used to be at work, I didn't
You want to pop
cuss.
in
I
if it
wasn't
gets
short and
ridiculous?
crinkly, sir. No, sir. You know what I mean? I'm just relaxed right now. I'm at home. I'm in my own home, and I'm relaxed and just being me. Because to me, Hussy is like one. He's just it is what it is. Like he said, he don't be around the bush. I love it. I love him. I'm like,
He and Carrie
I'm
help,
just,
don't they? He and Carrie help a lot, don't they?
uh-huh.
Aw.
I'm going through all this in my life, and people judge me by the way I think and whatnot, and all this and that. Harry and Hussy really help, don't they? Kiss their asses harder. Oh my god.
They're awesome.
Yeah, oh, I love. Yeah, Carrie's awesome too. Yes, yeah, yeah. I'm in the bushes all the time. I just don't get a lot of time. This is the first time I've ever got to be up on a panel with us. I feel
It's
privileged.
scary, isn't it? It's scary
It's
sometimes.
awesome. I
Yeah.
love Hussy. Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on, Tanner. Thank you very much.
It was a great joke, honestly. Props.
Oh my God, girl, you don't even know. We got some crazy
You,
stuff. I'm like,
Kentucky, you sound like you have a lot more.
yeah. I listen. Well, the probably only one that would get it would be me, Hussy, and Storm. Because it's the birth of the cigarette. They got some older brands named cigarettes. And one day, Mrs. Pell Mell was walking down Winston Lane. She met up with Mr. Salem. Mr. Pell Mell, Miss Salem went down to the Raj Hotel on Marlboro Avenue. There's where they claim into the bin of old gold. He took out his king size down them, stuck it in her filter tip box. Said, listen, said if it didn't look like a camel in 9 months, it must have been a lucky strike.
What in the fuck? Dude, Carrie's like all laughing so awkwardly.
Yeah, they're all cigarettes, but like the lucky strikes. I don't even go and make camels anymore.
I feel like I'm at
Oh, hold up.
a camping poetry slam.
Oh god, poetry slam. Fuck off. I hate it. Oh, I hate that stupid shit. Okay, hold on, let me. Hello, Wafters.
Hello.
How are you?
Still live?
Yes. We are live at this moment, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Or not, I don't know. And I gotta change my smoke alarm battery.
I was say I didn't know Yato was on.
Wait, hold on.
What the fuck?
So what are you looking at? What are you watching? I can't
I'm
see it.
watching the panel you were just on. Oh, I was gonna share my screen. Hold on.
I gotta say, people said our voices sound similar. Is the contrast more obvious to people now?
Oh god, why is Low here?
Up low?
Dude, Low, you're really gonna like YouTube's new update. You can send voice messages instead of typing and annoy the fuck out of everybody.
I like Low's voice messages.
I don't. That shit's annoying as fuck.
This is the opposite of annoying.
I go to I go to a Discord text chat to text people, not to listen to everything they have to. Are you playing fart noises on my stream right now? Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Dump the bucket on Shanny?
Did you send the link to Carrie's Discord just so they could watch you play infantile voice messages on my panel?
No, it's just hold on.
It's the heat that makes it smell like what do you call?
WaftBurst.
Okay.
Poop is funny, 21.
Hilarious. You're almost 40, right? Like you're in your late 30s.
Yeah. Yeah, why?
I thought it definitely mattered in this context.
Fucking Democrat!
Wait, hold on.
That would fucking make me hard!
Those Bruce talking about dumping fire ants on people. That fucking make me hard!
Okay.
Just giving you some context.
Okay. So, what would you like to speak about?
I don't know. What do
Would you?
you
Well,
wanted me to
well
come up the other day, so and I wasn't able to because I was someplace that was
okay.
pretty loud.
While I've got you here, why did you say that I took TJ saying the N word out of context? And then when I showed you videos of him explaining the context and then saying it was completely okay for him to have called that guy a gorilla and say the N word, you
When
claim
did
to
I
have never
say
seen
that?
it. No. That's what TJ said. That's what TJ said. TJ said that I was all within context and it was okay, and you were in the chat when it happened, but you told me that you had never seen him go against his apology, and you kept saying, "Oh, he's sorry. Oh, he's sorry." But
Did
several
that
times
take
he
place?
specifically
Did that
said,
take place after? Did that take place after?
"Yes, yes,
Or
that
before?
absolutely took place after his apology." Oh wait, hold up. Thank you.
Minutes ago, when you
What did he? I don't
Thank you.
remember what he
it hit
said.
me differently.
Wait,
Like I
one
feel
second.
like
Thank you, Brian Oblivion, for becoming a channel member. Okay, so there was the stream he did with BGTV where he said, "Yeah, of course, I shouldn't be saying that stuff, but I mean, it was taken out of context. I'm really sorry about it." And then he went on panel, and then he went on the goddamn podcast, and was just literally like screaming, saying, "No apologies. I'm not sorry. Everything I said here was right. I'm absolutely right about this."
I don't remember, but
You were in the chat when it happened. I showed that last time you were in
sure.
the chat here.
Do you remember everything everybody ever says ever? I don't.
Usually, I
But
feel
like
like I would remember if. Well,
at
here's
the
the thing. You
same
said that
time,
he.
I'd have to hear it again because I don't. You tend to twist things a lot, so I'd have to hear it again to be sure. Because taking your word for it is difficult. You like to pick out like one word here, one word there, draw your own conclusion, jump to your own conclusions.
Well, I usually
And
jump to the conclusion that the N word is not a good thing to say.
I mean, sure, yeah. I don't disagree with that. I don't think that's
But you
an
told me that I took it out
unpopular
of. You said that I took it out of context.
Yeah, that was a different clip though that we were talking about at the time.
I sent you my whole video of him saying it multiple times.
I think I just probably watched the first 2 seconds of it. I think, where he was like talking about how he wasn't afraid of words, and I was like, yeah, it's not great. It's not great,
The first
but it's
part
not
of that
like...
video was him saying, "I'm sorry to interrupt you." The first part of that video was him claiming, "Oh, I said the N word on a stream. Go dig that up." And then it was him just saying the N word over and over again. And then I provided more clips after that because he said it many times. He is a bit of a problem. Okay, hold on. I've got it somewhere here. Let me see. Let's see. Why do you keep saying that?
It's from The Office. You ever watch The Office?
No. It's also
Kevin
from
Malone.
Beavis and Butthead. Let's see. Which one was it?
It is, yeah. But I don't have that boing. Nitro, the version of Nitro I have only lets you have 8 sounds, so I had to be pretty choosy.
That's a sound effect you're doing? It's not even you saying it?
What? You thought I was saying boing? Doesn't even sound like me.
It does sound like you. Play it. Hold on. Play it again. Play it again. That absolutely sounds like you. That absolutely.
But come on, what about this?
Dump the bucket on Shanny?
I'm sorry. I just don't find these poop clips funny. Okay, hold on. Let me find. Like... Let's see. Where was the part where he?
Another white Christian or something said the.
I'll call out the end there because it's the
He's just straight up putting words in my fucking mouth.
Amount of time, and there was like a third fart that was about to start.
You don't believe in equality. Like, come on, man. Beat anybody's ass. He's talking about being lonely? What else? Doesn't include racial slurs. Like, you're such a fucking idiot.
Shannon says that she had the right to do that because he's a pedophile.
In your chat? And then you're making excuses.
I'm
for
here,
saying
hotel parking!
Oh.
Hold on, I might have.
Jason!
I think I have the exact timestamp. And yeah, here we go. Okay.
It's time to stop.
Dude, you are so old. It is insane. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, that's what happens. You're gonna get old too, if you're lucky, you know.
1:05:27, I believe, is the part I start playing.
We were like 5 fucking seconds into this, and he's been talking for half an hour.
Which, I apologize for having to play on my own stream. TJ took this down afterwards, probably because he realized he was being a piece of shit.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, the clip you sent me, it was a while, it was back in like July. It was just like him saying the word. He wasn't calling anyone it, and you know that's not great either. But like, it's not as bad as it could have been. You know what I mean?
It did get really bad though. It did get really fucking bad. Like, here, you know what? Real quick. Let me show you the video that he's even talking about here. Let's see, it's one of these here. There we go.
Hey, here's
you're gonna turn one of your streams yellow for this.
Now, you're gonna have to go.
You're about to put up on.
But
let me get to the actual.
Is giving this. This is like literally palm slapping on the fucking floor, like beat your chest type of bullshit. This is, and I would say it doesn't matter that he's black, and I'm not gonna apologize for saying that this person is acting more like a fucking ape than a fucking human. And I would say the same for any fucking person doing this, whether they're Chinese or white or what. It doesn't fucking matter.
Pretty fucking disgusting, man.
No, stop hating. Stop hating.
No, I'm not hating. I think it's cool, man.
You a pussy, nigga. You a pussy, nigga.
It's cool.
Yeah,
no,
pussy,
no discussion.
Bitch. He's just giving a shout out to the people who do the custom work. Who knows if he actually works for them or gets his money from that? It doesn't sound like it. If I came up,
cheese on this Bendassi.
Why are you playing clips in the middle of me showing you things?
I can't even see what you're showing. You're not sharing your screen.
What do you mean I'm not sharing my screen? I am. It says I'm sharing my screen.
I don't see shit.
Dude, I think you have to click on it.
Let me refresh. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's the browser.
His top 6.8K. Congratulations, buddy. Is giving this. This is like literally palm slapping on the fucking floor, like beat your chest type of bullshit. This is, and I would say it doesn't matter that he's black, and I'm not gonna apologize for saying that this person is acting more like a fucking ape than a fucking human. And I would say the same for any fucking person doing this, whether they're Chinese or white or what. It doesn't fucking matter.
Pretty fucking disgusting, man.
No, stop hating.
Yeah, poor choice of words.
You a pussy, nigga. You a pussy, nigga.
It's cool.
Yeah,
no,
pussy.
No discussion.
Bitch. He's just giving a shout out to the people that did the custom work. Who knows if he actually works for them or gets his money from that? It doesn't sound like it. If I came in and I was like, I was thinking about having some custom work done on my car, and he's like, I'll never tell you about the screech and the niggas and the pussies and the what. No, I'd be like, never mind. I'll go somewhere the fuck else.
Yeah, but you might have to see that sweet Camaro.
You would. No, dude.
Oh, baby, all in your motherfucking face, nigga. Pussy ass nigga. You don't want to see me? Same nigga try to keep blind. Fuck nigga.
Just right here. Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
I really care about this guy.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, he's obviously a huge person. You know, he gives so much to society and the community. I would love to be neighbors with this dipshit.
So that's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, no, it's not great.
No, that is terrible. That was straight up racist as fuck. That was racist as fuck. Like, he didn't just say the N-word a bunch of times. He also made this crack at the end. Oh, oh, Black Lives Matter, by the way, because I totally want to live with this fucking dipshit. Like, that is terrible.
But I mean, like, you've posted the memes with the N-word in it, and tricked
No,
Shanny into
that
saying
is, oh my god. That is nowhere fucking close to this shit. I tricked Shanny into saying the N-word on stream because she's a racist piece of shit and I wanted to see her get in trouble on Twitch. I posted a fucking meme, which I had related to the fucking TJ thing to begin with. That is not the same as this racist-ass fucking rhetoric.
No. Making someone say it, though. Tricking someone into saying it is just as racist as saying it yourself.
No, it is not. What the fuck?
Yes.
Dude,
yes.
That is... No. No.
Tricking someone into saying a racial slur
and even if it was racist, that's just straight up fucking deflection. Explain why it's okay for TJ to do this.
It's not, but you've done it too.
No, I have not. I have not done this fucking racist ass rhetoric. Fucking Black Lives Matter. I totally want to live with this fucking dipshit. That's horrific. That is fucking horrific. Yeah, posting a meme with the N-word is not the same as saying it. Exactly, Yato. Like, I posted a fucking meme. TJ was straight up spouting fucking racist ass bullshit, and this is what he had to say about it when called out. This was after he talked to BGTV.
Oh my god. There's okay. Disagreements in friendships are about like what are good movies or what food do you like. Not should I say the N-word today about someone on the internet? Come the fuck on.
This is just an example. I think that Gene's like the reason you're saying this. It's just because you think differently about it. Like think about like your mother-in-law.
We're talking about racial slurs. We're talking about racial slurs.
It doesn't, but I mean, even that doesn't matter. Like, I understand where you're coming from as well,
redneck.
but like,
no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk about.
I'm gonna skip ahead just so I can hear what TJ is saying.
Oh, we can disagree on damage control to like.
God, I talk a lot.
These two, like, dude. No, I'm sorry. That made me. I'm listening to that fucking redneck.
Has a different.
Go have some fucking moonshine. God damn.
Thinking of it, like she has a different experience.
I mean, even the fucking stoner.
This is.
That, you know,
it's not even complicated. All you have to do is not be a complete piece of shit, and you understand.
The way that I would explain.
Yeah, dude, this is such manipulation tactics. If you don't agree with me, you're a fucking piece of shit.
And there you are, Wafters, in the fucking... You're in the chat during all this. While he's sitting there talking about, oh, if you're a fucking if you're not a piece of shit, you understand that me saying the N-word wasn't really that fucking bad here. Like, you're literally in the fucking chat there, watching this happen. Watching him...
Yeah, what did I say?
It's not even the point of what you said, it's fucking you were there for it, and then when I brought it up, you said, oh, he apologized. Oh, he apologized. You watched him excuse his racist-ass bullshit. And you were just like, no, it's fine. He apologized. I'm going to ignore this video of him rescinding that apology and getting worse about it.
Well, where did he rescind the apology?
In this fucking stream. He's literally fucking drunk screaming about it.
If you understand, you're not a piece of shit if you understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? God.
Because of my respect for other black people,
I
don't want to ever, like say that and them take offense or take it as like disrespect.
Oh yeah, and then there's Carrie. I don't want to say the N-word I don't want to say the N-word because I might offend other black people. The ones I have respect for. Man, that was fucking crazy. That's
been explained to you.
Oh yeah, reworded? No, she straight up said, like she straight up says here.
Anyway, so even if it's a person who's a piece of shit, and maybe
Well, here's the thing, Hussy isn't trans, as far as I'm aware. Hussy goes by he, him.
Like say that.
As far as I'm aware, Hussy's like, I don't know what Hussy about.
The way that I would explain my view on it is that because of my respect for other black people, I don't want to ever, like say that and them take offense or take...
Wait.
Because I have respect for other black people, I won't call someone the N-word even if they deserve to get called whatever. That's racist as fuck, dude. That's racist as fuck.
I don't know. I think trying to trick people into saying slurs is racist too.
Dude, you're fucking deflecting. You're fucking deflecting right now. Yes, you literally are.
This is how you deflect, though. You do the
I'm
same
not deflecting. I'm bringing up the problem of Carrie and TJ being racist. You were the one who told me to bring up a topic. I can't deflect if I'm bringing up a topic to begin with. I'm talking about the fact that these two are racist assholes, and you're sitting here going, "Oh yeah, well you did something that is obviously nowhere close to as bad."
No. I'm telling you, when I've brought this up to you in the past, you've deflected the same exact way.
We're not talking. What? Dude, the whole point you brought the only reason you brought that up was because I was calling Carrie and TJ racist. I'm fucking trying to flip the script, dude.
The order,
racist
what
as
does
fuck.
The order matter?
Because you're fucking deflecting, and what I did is nowhere close to as fucking racist as what Carrie and TJ do. Not to fucking mention their rampant transphobia they do constantly.
Still racist, though.
Oh my god. This is so... Dude. I'm telling you. You sit here and you defend literal fucking racism and transphobia, and then you say, oh, well, this thing that you did at one point.
How am I defending it? How am I defending it?
You literally have several times said... You literally did a song where I said that you're talking about how I fucking take it out of context because, oh, you know, TJ didn't actually, like, say the N-word. He was just talking about something else. And then he goes on and fucking straight up calls someone a racial slur and says, Black Lives Matter, totally, yahoo!
When I said that was the clip I saw was just him talking about the word itself.
Except you were in his stream watching him talk about the other one.
Okay.
And you just sat by and
that was well after our conversation.
It wasn't that long after.
Long enough after that I don't think we were talking anymore at that point.
I mean, I don't know the exact dates, but...
Was it after the end of July?
No, this is from July. No, this is literally July 21st.
Okay, end of July, yeah.
And when were we talking about all this?
I have to look back. I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of internet crap.
Oh, what do you know? We talked about it in July!
Let's see.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it was July 8th. That's when we stopped talking.
Oh, would you mind if Yato joins? He was talking about wanting to join earlier.
Sure, I'd like his opinion.
Okay, Yato, you want to come up?
I don't know if I've ever talked to Yato much about him.
He's close with BGTV.
Oh, cool. I like BGTV.
Yato, you know how to join, right? Just join general and I'll add you. That is so annoying. Is that Drader?
Yes.
Ugh. Drader fell off hard.
Like, I don't know. I'm not TJ. I can't explain what's going on in his headspace at that time. I can only defend what I've said or done.
Well, when you purposefully go out of your way to hang out with these people when they do this crazy shit, it kind of paints yourself in a certain way. Because Carrie and TJ have both been huge transphobic bigots too, and you say you're against that type of thing, yet you hang out with Carrie and TJ who are transphobic as fuck. Like Carrie tells people that I'm a guy. TJ tells people I'm a guy and that I'm faking it for attention. You even made a little 21 song where you said "wash your balls," which was their big joke about me.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that was a transphobic joke. I thought they're just telling you.
Bullshit.
I thought
Bullshit.
they're telling you you're smelly.
Bullshit, dude. Bull fucking shit.
No,
you
true.
didn't think that the wash your balls joke about a trans woman was about being trans?
I even point out in the song. I even pointed out.
Yeah, I know, and it was fucking stupid because it's like, oh, but you don't call me transphobic because women can have balls too, haha. But it.
Yeah, what's the issue? They do. What?
That's like that's like saying, oh, I'm not making fun of this black person for eating fried chicken. Everybody eats fried chicken. Like that's like it's still a stereotype. Like, oh yeah, trans women have balls, haha. Like that was why they made the joke to begin with. They were trying to tell everyone 21 has balls. Let's talk about 21's balls. Let's talk about 21's balls. 21's not a woman. Let's talk about 21's balls.
You can believe me or not. Yeah, I just thought they were saying you're smelly.
No, dude. I don't believe that for a fucking second.
All right, whatever.
I mean, you've been in those streams where TJ is sat there going, 21 is a fucking guy. 21 is a fucking guy. Like, you sitting there saying,
recall that.
You don't recall that, even though he does it every single time I'm brought out?
No, I don't recall that.
He does it every stream.
Let's see.
Oh, there's Yato.
Yeah, where's Yato?
There we go. Hi, Yato. Oh, you're muted.
No, but I've told, there's people that like call you he, and I've talked about like, hey, no, call 21 she. Like,
I saw you did that with Carrie in one of your recent chats, but then she turned right back around on the stream after that and was like, yeah, 21's a guy. 21's a guy. Yep.
Okay, I don't know. I didn't see that.
She does it every time. Every time.
But I want my channel to be a friendly space to LGBT.
Why have Carrie on? Why have TJ? Why have TJ around, dude? Calypso herself is a huge fucking bigot. Like that bitch was telling people that I can't be a real trans person because I haven't gotten surgeries or any of that type of thing. She was on stream defending TJ saying the N-word, saying that guy that he called a monkey and a gorilla. He was on there. She was on there saying the same thing. Like, yeah, this guy is acting like a gorilla. He's like literally taking like a gorilla stance. This guy is a fucking gorilla. And she was like saying how he was on drugs and she needed to call the cops on him. Like, it was terrible.
I would have to see that myself because your word is not worth much.
All right, I literally have it on my channel, on my archive channel.
21. I'll give you a little bit of word of advice.
Yeah.
When you're talking to folks on the onlines, you have to meet them where they're at. So sitting there arguing with WaftBurst about what he has seen or seen ain't really gonna get you too far. If he says I didn't see this or I didn't see that, that's fine. Okay, I'll believe. Oh, you didn't know that this joke was about this or that. Okay, that's fine. But start like going on your point like after the fact. Like, okay, well, like WaftBurst, now that you know that joke that was made about 21 was something that was transphobic, like, do you approve of it?
No, I actually took that song down. Because that's like, okay. Oh, okay. Because I could see it that way when it was explained. And I was like, okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, if that's the source of the joke. It's not just that they're smelly.
Because, like, this type of thing happened to me with Hussey back in the day when he was like, I didn't mean to say that. And I was like, whether he actually was telling the truth or not, I just kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt and was like, well, I'm gonna just treat you how I treat you from this point on, I guess, after that. because at the end of the day, let's be real. We don't know if WaftCast. We don't know if he knew this or knew that. We don't know if he watched this or if he watched that. So you
Yeah,
kind of gotta
I
meet
don't
him
live.
where he's at.
Yeah, I don't live on the internet. I don't watch every stream that everyone does.
But what 21 is saying is valid though, because I mean, he's talking about something. I mean, she's talking about something specific that she was talking about, and you popped up in the chat. So I understand also why she's like, well, it seems like you're bullshitting because you might have been around for some of that stuff.
Maybe I
excuse me.
If I was, I might have thought it. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt a lot of the time, and maybe that's not the best approach. I don't know.
Well, it seemed like you already had the right approach where you're asking for proof. Like, even when like somebody that I really trust tells me about something that somebody said, I go and look for myself. It doesn't matter if I don't like them or not. I rather hear from myself because sometimes people can interpret things in a way that I don't think that it was meant to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody might say, I don't know, shit. I'm trying to go play basketball tomorrow, and then the next time that you pop on stream and you're like, oh, did you go play basketball? And you're like, no. Like, I just thought about it. I didn't say I was gonna go, and then somebody grills you because they're like, well, you said you were gonna go play, and it's like, well, that's
Yeah.
not really what I meant. But if somebody told that story to another person, they would be like, well, Yato said that he was gonna go play basketball, but when you actually listen to the stream, you can differentiate, right? You can hear me say, oh, I was thinking about it, or I'm trying to.
Yeah, no, this is my problem with 21 a lot of the time is, you know, something will be said or something will happen, and 21 will either choose a couple words or like, you know, one, like for example the Fox thing with Dashton, like seeing a red napkin and being like, oh, that's the guts spilling out, and it's like, did you? No, they're not. That's not what it is. But you know, rolling with that instead of like, I don't know, second guessing or like just going to the worst thing possible and just embellishing on that and never going back and being like, oops, yep, no, I was, you know, I'm exaggerating this too much.
Well, I did retract that.
Okay.
I didn't. Because most of the time, I didn't. Most of the time, I didn't even know because like it was a really low quality video, and
yeah,
I didn't.
I didn't
even want to look. I just saw red on its legs, and it was just in a cage, and it was in really bad. Like even without all that, it was still in a really bad state, and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. And
I was looking at it on my phone, and I couldn't even tell if it was alive or not.
And I'm also I was a little shocked that it was a red napkin because I was like, who the fuck picks up a fox they found on the side of the road with a red napkin? That was kind of weird, but
you use what you can, I guess. But yeah, this is what I'm saying though is that you hear someone say something or do something and you assume the worst and then you just kind of go with that.
Well, like when I first talked to you, my assuming the worst was TJ dropping N-bombs. Because I sent you the full video. I guess something must have gotten mixed up. Maybe I sent you the wrong video or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
But I sent you multiple links, and I asked you to look into it. I told you I got it all on my channel, and here we are, like a year later, like talking about it now. Like, oh, I never. Well, I mean, like after I found the original video. Like I found it a while back, and here we are now, still talking about, you know, oh, did he say this? Did he say that? Like I tried to show you evidence multiple times, and I end up with, oh, you're taking that out of context, you know, this, that, and I'm sitting here like, I don't get the context of it being okay for TJ to sit here dropping N-bombs and calling this guy a gorilla.
Well, I remember, I distinctly.
Hold on. So one thing that you can talk after Walters, but one thing that I do like about 21 is that she constantly always plays the evidence of what she's talking about. So it's not like she just sits there and makes things up, right? She usually has some type of recording. There's some type of evidence. There's a post here and there, and she'll bring it up and show everybody. Sometimes a little bit too much. 21. We don't need to see it every time, but but yeah, I still appreciate the pulling up the receipts.
Yeah, I need to get better about keeping receipts because there's I distinctly remember, for example, like TJ on the goddamn podcast talking about like, oh yeah, I used to be more edgy, I'm not that way anymore, and that that was bared, like he hasn't been saying the N word in recent times on his streams. Was it great that he did it, what, like 8-10 years ago? No. But, like, he's not doing it now.
I don't think the time frame really matters when he pulls it up on stream in the last couple of months and says, fuck apologies, it doesn't matter that I said this guy's an idiot, I agree with everything I had said. Which I don't have the exact timestamp on the stream where he says it, but if you watch that stream, he does say it.
I'm just saying, like, even, like, there's, like, this dude who used to be, like, a neo-Nazi, right? And he kind of snapped out of it and, like, decided to start...
That was
like,
my bad. Yeah, I stopped that a while ago. My bad. Continue.
Okay. Yeah, there used to be this guy who used to be, like, a neo-Nazi, right? And he snapped out of it and started like an organization to help people out of it. I think it's called like Beyond Hate or something like that. And like, what are you supposed to do? Like, hold this, what he's doing now is good. What he did in the past is bad. Like, what are you supposed to do? I don't know.
Well, you're definitely not supposed to go on a stream and say I did nothing wrong in this video.
Okay, so here's a middle point at this. So what WaftBurst is saying, of course, is that shouldn't hold people to the same old behavior that they used to have, because of course the whole point of people behaving like the whole point of saying anything about people behaving like this is because you want them to change. You want them to not behave like this anymore. But what 21 is saying is that that's all fine and dandy, but the road to rehabilitation starts with you admitting what you did in the first place. You can't really be rehabilitated if you haven't admitted to what you've done.
Yeah, I would say, TJ's been, on vacation or whatever from YouTube for quite some time. I think having him speak for himself would be better than me trying to, like, get into his headspace at this point. You know what I mean?
Well, I did interview him after I put out the videos. It was a little bit before. It was the end of July. It was literally my birthday, actually. And I had him on. I interviewed him about it. I literally talked to him himself, and he said that, oh, I was doing an accent, so it's fine. I was doing an impression, so that is totally means to use the N-word. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he went on his own stream and was defending it super hard.
All right.
Someone asked me to play this clip in the chat. It's Calypso. It was the clip of Calypso getting super racist trying to defend TJ. So I'm gonna go and play that. Yato, I've got it screen shared in the Discord if you want to see it too.
Need a body these hoes when it comes to man. That ain't shit. You ain't seen your 750. I ain't lying, hitting this bitch. This outrageous blue bitch. Expect the flood. All you hoe ass nigga watching a nigga. We see these motherfuckers, they grinding out. They motherfuckers, these hoes grinding out. $3700, bitch. Ain't gonna contribute grinding, bitch. By the world, bitch. Call whatever the fuck you want, a nigga. I'm gonna get this goddamn money.
Also, did you guys ever figure out what he was saying?
The guy in the video.
The guy in the green?
Does anybody even know what he's saying?
He's just talking about working on these cars, right? Like he's just flexing the
No,
car. No?
no, not it's not only the car. He's also so what he's doing is called flexing, right? He's talking about all the hard work and all the money that he gets, and he's showing his car and his nice clothes and everything, and talking about how other people are lazy and aren't working as hard as him. If you don't understand the southern dialect, that's basically what he's talking about right now. Anybody who got a donk and it's got like the colors and all that stuff, if you've never been to a car show, that shit costs a lot. So all he's saying is that he put in a lot of work to his car. He worked very hard, and other people should work just as hard as he does.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my god. Like, what the
I love how he clearly says 9 to 5, and TJ later accuses him of not having a job. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I said, you can hear from what he's saying. You can hear from what he's saying that he's talking about working hard. Get off your ass and work.
Also, Don's asking in the chat, or someone in the chat is asking. Yeah, TJ pocketed most of that cash. He gave like Will like 160 out of the up to like $700 he made those couple streams. That most of that money did not go to Will. No.
That was the craziest shit I've seen. Like, I'm sorry, if I was walking by and saw that, I'd be like, dude, is this guy on some drugs or something right now? Like, what is his deal? He's just yelling. And no, it has nothing to do with being black. You see anybody acting like that, you better be asking yourself, is this person on drugs right now? Do they need help? Maybe I should call somebody. Like, what the fuck shit is this? Did you hear all
That part really gets me because he's like, "Did you guys hear that? He's obviously on drugs. We should call someone. If I saw that, I'd call someone." He's just walking and talking. That's so fucking ignorant. He's such a fucking Karen.
But like I said, if anything, he's probably sitting there at a car show. Like my dad used to do this type of thing. My dad has a '87 Cutlass glass house, painted prime black. He got all original parts on it. And when I was like 15 years old, we would pull up to an empty parking lot and there'd be a bunch of other fly cars, and we walk around with a little drink and we look at the cars, and some people will come by and look at his. That's all that this is. People are just walking around looking at cars. It's something, actually, surprisingly, it's something positive. A lot of these people are 9 to 5 workers who just like have project cars, or family men who just sit at home.
Right. We had some of those back in my hometown, but you know, I was from a very white area, so it was mostly white people showing off their cars. But I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's always the same thing. It's anywhere that you go. Look, in Las Vegas, they have every summer they have car shows like damn near every weekend, and you can see everybody, every race, color, whatever. There's Mexicans out there with their lowriders. There's black people with their old schools. There's white people with their old schools and their crawlers and all that. Like, it's just a car culture. That's all it is.
You a car guy, Yato? You a gearhead?
I don't want to say too much, but yeah, I've always been into cars. My dad, like, my first car, my dad bought me for like $500, and we fixed it up.
That's cool.
Which I also love. I love that Cal is accusing him of being on drugs when she's literally high during this. like she said she was fucking baked during this stream. But she's sitting there like, is this guy on some drugs? Oh my god, we need to call someone.
I mean, to be fair, weed is barely a drug.
And what is she saying this guy's on?
all of the stuff he was saying? Like, I know I
don't know. You could say, you know, any of these people are saying racist things or whatever, but I don't think that's the intention. I think a lot of people, like, a lot of racism is like accidental.
I can tell you at what certain points are intentional because like even when TJ was saying Black Lives Matter, like that's something that's directly about black people. It also disrespect this man's life because it's about black people being disproportionately shot by the police for no
Oh, yeah.
reason. So there's that. And then him saying, well, it has nothing to do with him being black, but calling him a gorilla. Um, that would fly if there were other people that he called a gorilla. And this person wasn't being an idiot. He wasn't being dumb. He wasn't doing anything. There was also absolutely no reason for him to mimic the exact words that this guy said and for him to say nigga. He didn't have to say nigga at all whatsoever. Most of the time, when I talk to white people, whatever, and they're mimicking something where the N word is used, they say the N word. He didn't have to say it, but he did. He chose to. That was his choice. And that's just right off the
Isn't that
bat.
great?
That's like 3 things off top where it seems like it was intentional.
It's not great.
By the way, when Calypso showed this in her full context, trying to explain why this was okay, but literally Drew asked TJ, "Oh, is this the clip you sent me called Black Lives Matter?" Like they literally named this clip Black Lives Matter before putting it on their rotation for the show. Like they were just being racist as hell.
Which sounds like mocking to me because finding somebody that you find is okay to disrespect, and it kind of links to the whole Carrie thing where she's like black people that I respect. Just because you feel like it's okay to disrespect this black man doesn't mean that relates anything to Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
To the video.
I don't see anybody in the chat posting any translations.
Yeah, I was waiting for the somebody about he don't do 9 to 5. They grinding, goddamn bitches grinding. So niggas don't know shit.
Soul Vigilante says I shoot.
Yeah, this was supposed to be her defending TJ, and he just dropped an N-bomb, and she's got nothing to say about it.
My mouth because I'm insecure about my station in life.
It's not great, but like you got to take into consideration, like, yeah, this is 15 years, not 15 years ago. I'm sorry, this is in 2015. So like,
I don't think that matters here because her claim was that this clip was okay. This was her supposed to be explaining why I took it out of context, not like the time period. And she has nothing to say when he starts genuinely getting racist as fuck. Like, she never said anything about the time period, which, by the way, I don't think it being the 10-year-old clip matters. I don't. Especially when he says, like, he doesn't care and that everything he said was fine. But she was trying to say here that he didn't, that this was supposed to be within full context, and it was okay for him to say that. And she just completely glosses past him dropping N-bombs.
I don't know. I don't think Cal is racist on purpose. If there's any like racist themes in here, I don't think it's deliberate.
Well, then you really need to listen to this part.
Reading a live chat. How crazy is that? It's like, streamers don't do that. Well, I mean, I don't watch them. I'm trying to stay on top of it, guys, and I'm not trying to ignore you guys.
Man,
I love you guys.
This music is too loud.
Here, I'll skip to the. I'll try to skip ahead a little.
I hear what's being said.
Yeah, hold on.
He needs to do that with his Lotus.
Jesus Christ! I mean, this is gonna sound really racist.
Oh, here we go.
Right? It is. But if any human was doing this kind of shit, I would make the same comparison. It doesn't matter that he's black, but it's gonna be a gorilla. Comparison, so people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's racist." But if it was a white dude that was acting like this,
acting like a gorilla,
it's like a fucking gorilla walking around slapping.
Yeah, walking around with his arms out, his legs out, in a domination, aggression, threatening kind of pose as a gorilla would do. Because
in case you missed what she just. Yeah, in case you missed what she said right there, she said, yeah, so this guy's walking around with his arms and his legs out in a domination stance like a gorilla would. That's not racist?
Yeah, and I would understand if it was a criticism that was given before, but I'm pretty sure nobody can point me to a time where where neither one of them have ever said that about somebody other than this time. Like, it's just weird that you start with a there have been a bunch of times online where people are like, well, I'm just saying this and it's not because they're black, but when it comes to anybody else, they never say those type of things. It's like with Hussey when he called me a day laborer. I've never seen him. He's called people dirty. He's called people broke and all these other things. But for some reason, me, the Latino, I'm the only person he's ever called day laborer. So in that sense, like, it seems like you're being racist because you're singling me out just because of what I am. And it seems like when it comes to anybody else, you're not really putting that same stigma on them.
This was the first time Calypso had ever called anyone a gorilla on her channel, because this was literally one of her first streams too. Like, this was one of her first streams going after me, trying to defend TJ, and the first thing she does is defend him calling this guy a gorilla, claiming because he has his arms and his legs out. And I'm really confused what she means by that, because he's just standing there in this clip. He's just standing there. Like, are black people just not allowed to have arms and legs now? I'm really confused. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is so racist. This is so...
No, apparently our arms are too long and it's too monkey-like.
Yeah. But, like, like, this is racist as fuck. Calypso is racist as fuck for that. What do you think, Walters?
This is kind of what I'm just kind of getting at. It's like, is it a racist thing to say? Yeah, I think so. But is she herself like a racist person, like intrinsically? I don't think so.
I think going off the evidence, I would say yes.
So, Walters, let me ask you a question. What is your definition of a person who's like racist?
I would say I can get into details here. So I think all people are racist. Everybody is. And you have to unlearn it. Like, you're conditioned to be racist over time. You know, growing up, you know, your parents are racist or something, or your neighbor or your teacher, and it's a learned thing, and you have to unlearn it. And it's sort of like recovering from alcoholism, right? You're always a recovering alcoholic once you're an alcoholic. So once you're a racist, you're always a recovering racist.
Right? Oh, excuse me.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I just coughed. We're good.
Oh. And so, like, you know, someone might say something racist that it could be something completely terrible. Like, you don't even think of it that way when you're saying it. And then you go, oh shit, after the fact.
You don't think that seems kind of apologetic?
Is it?
Yes.
But, well, by sitting there and saying that everybody is racist, especially, like, are you American?
Yeah.
What, that's just wild to say that, like, were the slaves racist towards their slave masters? Like, that doesn't really make any sense to me.
That's not what I mean. No, I'm specifically talking about, like, white people in particular are all racist.
Do you think that all white people, like the what was her name? Jane Elliott. Have you seen those videos? Her experiments?
Jane Elliott.
Jane Elliott.
Is that the teacher with the
school
kid?
teacher? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, where she sat there and she kind of showed how within any control group, when you start splitting people apart based on their genetic traits, how they start to form this type of hatred towards other people.
Yeah, it was like kids with blue eyes were the smartest, and then the next day it was kids with brown eyes were the smartest, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
What she did was she flipped it to just brown eyes, And so what she did was she made more of the minorities and also, some of the white kids because they had brown eyes. She did brown eyes were superior and the blue eyes were inferior. And this is a experiment I think that she did for like over 20 years, starting with her elementary school class.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is that what you mean by that? You mean like, because if you've seen that type of stuff, I can kind of understand what you're saying by
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
everybody in America is racist. Well,
Yeah.
the white
Yeah.
people.
And I agree with that. I think racism is everywhere, and it definitely affects all of our decision making. All of us are in some way racist, but I don't think that's an excuse to see someone do racist shit and then go, "Oh, I don't think they're racist." Everybody's racist. Like I don't understand that.
This is where the vocabulary kind of fails, right? Because it's just hard to have conversations in America about this sort of thing. Like there's like kind of like two types of racist people. There's the one that's like us, like we're probably gonna say something racist by accident at some point. Like, oops, didn't mean that. Sorry, or, but it was conditioned to say that or think that, and you didn't realize it, and then you're corrected and you change. Then there's people that double down and or just are overtly like neo-Nazis or something, right?
Okay,
There's
but
like two classes.
Calypso didn't say that accidentally. She very, very explicitly said this guy is acting like a gorilla.
Well, when I say accidentally, I don't mean like it doesn't come out like a sneeze, and that's not what I'm saying. It's like even when you're trying to explain like how you're seeing something, you don't realize you have a racist bias in the way you're describing something until someone else points it out.
What about when somebody uses it? What about when somebody uses it in uses a slur in a way that somebody who's black would use a slur, and there was absolutely no need for them to even say the word at all whatsoever, and it seemed like it was out of character, but at the same time, when you heard that person say that, it sounded like they say that word all the time.
What about those situations? Like somebody who's just cavalierly.
Well, what I mean is when Carrie said nigga recently, she said it in the way that I would. So like she said it where she would say it casually, like it came out of her mouth in a way like, so when Hussey said it, I somewhat understand the slip, but he still shouldn't have said it, right? The way that Carrie said it, there was no reason to, like, she wasn't even referencing someone else saying it the way that Hussey was. Even though Hussey did say it, he was just referencing other people saying it. But when Carrie said it, she said it the same way that I would.
Okay. So I'm sorry. What's the question?
My question is, what do you think about people? Because you were saying that you think that people sometimes slip up and those type of things. I'm saying, what about people who slipped up saying something, but sounded like they probably say it all the time? Like, where does I know it's a little niche area, but like, where does that fit in?
That's a good question. I have to think about it because, like, they're clearly not like it's not great, but it's not like they're a neo-Nazi or something. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. I don't think that they're necessarily trying to be disrespectful because of what they're saying, but their speech is disrespectful because of what they're saying. Like, the intent is not there, but because of what they're saying, it's still disrespectful.
Right.
I don't think you have to be a neo-Nazi to be racist. Like,
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, 21.
I just think,
saying.
Well, that's why I asked my question earlier about what WaftBurst thought was a racist, because from my experience and from what I know about history, racism is pretty much a spectrum.
Yeah.
It's not like
it's a gradient.
Yeah, like it's not like, if I say that you're being a racist, doesn't mean that you want to go outside and kill a whole race. Like that's not what I'm saying. But you might have some stereotypical or some some racial hangups that you have against a certain group of people that I'm calling out.
Yeah, yeah. I think, yeah, it's certainly a gradient. Like it's not just you know these two. This person that said the N word or something is same as like someone with like a swastika tattooed to their face. Like you know what I mean? Like they're different things, but they're along the same spectrum. Like one is at the yeah, this is bad, but it's this is worse. Like you can't really quantify it, but subjectively you know that they're different.
My thing is like Carrie, Calypso, and TJ are middle-aged. Are they're too old for this. They should know better. They should know better. Like they're like there's ignorance to a point, but like Calypso is in her 30s and she's online comparing a black guy to a gorilla. She should fucking know better. She should fucking know better. This isn't like some I heard my parents say it. Like this is a grown ass mature woman.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like maybe this scenario is what gets her to know better. You know what I mean?
She should know better by now. I'm sorry. She is a decade older than me, and I know better. Like no, she needs to. She's just being racist online. That's it. And she's like trying to defend. She really is doubling down on calling him a gorilla because she just listened to TJ call him a gorilla, and she went, "Yeah, exactly." Like she's watching racism in real time and defending it and backing it up and doubling down on it. Like she needs to grow up. I don't think we can claim ignorance every time. Like, would you say that? Like, you would say Shanny and Rev are racist, right?
Me? Yeah.
What's the difference between them saying the N word and calling everybody, calling G-Man or whoever else the N word? How is that any different than what TJ and Calypso are doing here?
They were calling someone that.
See, look, I got you, 21.
Calypso.
Look. Don't even trip. I got you, because he's right. Wafcast is right. Calling somebody, because Shanny and Rev have called black folks the hard ER, but like calling them that, they weren't trying to be cool or anything. Like they also did to the geek room and stuff like that. So there's a difference in that. But the thing that makes Shanny and Rev racist isn't even necessarily them calling people the hard R. It's the rhetoric that they often used to spew about black people. It's when Rev used to say Tyrone in his EBT card buying
yeah.
Voxer.
Oh yeah, I remember
That was the type of things that scream racism to me. So when you start talking about somebody who's doing well for themselves and they're just talking about their car, and you start talking about Black Lives Matter, which has to do, like I said before, what has to do with black people getting killed by the police for no reason or disproportionately, that kind of screams alarms to me, because it's not even about the N word necessarily. It's the things that you're saying around it, calling him a gorilla. Like, I don't know if you've seen Low in the chat. Low got indirectly called a monkey by another creator on there, and
Oh yeah,
we were up in arms
David.
about that. Yeah, by David.
Yeah.
And who was over there still caping for David? Hussey was. Who's still cool with Hussey? Carrie. Like it. I know that's like a dribble down effect, but what I'm mainly saying is that you can see what people's character is like, because it's not okay that Hussey is over there caping for David after David called Low a monkey, and it's not okay for Carrie to be, or Calypso to be caping for TJ after he called a black man a gorilla. It's just not okay. There's no way around it. He knew exactly what he was saying and what he was doing, and is just not excusable. And anybody who excuses it, we might be side eyeing you, because why are you okay with that?
I get what you're saying, Yato. You put things a lot more clearly in that regard.
And look, and Lo is in the chat, and Lo said for sure. And to be clear, I also have told Cal I think what TJ said was racist, and Lo is black, also. Like we don't play about that type of stuff, and people know. That's why I brought up the Hussey thing. Early on, Hussey called a black woman a baboon, and he said, "Oh, I didn't know," and all these other things. And I said, "Okay, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We'll just, gloss over that. But if you do anything from this point on, you're just gonna re-invoke the pattern." And time again, Hussey just proves that he's racist, and it's kind of happening with Carrie. It's kind of happening with TJ. I can't say about Calypso because all she did was defend TJ so far. But for Carrie and TJ, it's been a time and time again thing. And with Hussey, once people start saying things where they either start spouting the N word or they start saying discriminatory things about black people over and over again, or stereotypical things, I'm gonna start side eyeing you. You don't seem like an ally. That's all I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. No, and I think you have the right to side eye people, based on that sort of thing. But at the same time, sometimes you can tell, maybe not tell. Sometimes you can suspect that if someone's saying something racist and it's it might be inadvertent, you can ask them about it and confront them about it, and they're like, "Oh, dang, I didn't know that was racist," and then move on. But I think this is what you were saying before. But yeah, if it continues, then yeah, then that's a problem.
Yeah, and that's very true. There was a time where I accidentally said something racist about Irish people, and it didn't click in my head. It did not click in my head at all whatsoever until the other person on panel was like, "You can't say that," and I was like, "What? What do you mean?" And they're like, "That's an Irish slur," and I was like, "Oh shit!" But the thing is, that was years ago, and you're not going to find another video or anything of me saying anything like that ever again. You know what I mean? It's okay if you say sorry and then you don't do it again. But if you say sorry and then it happens again, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
But yeah, no, apologies only mean something if the behavior changes.
Exactly. And I say that all the time. I don't care about apologies. I care about behavior change. If somebody is saying something racist, I just want them to stop saying racist stuff. That's it. I don't want them to change their whole life. I don't want them to sign up for the NAACP, or I don't want them to do none of that. I just want you to stop saying the racist stuff. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, and if someone happens to say something racist or even is a racist at some point in their life, that doesn't mean that they can't change in the future too. For example, you may have a friend that used to say a lot of racist shit in high school, and then now they're extremely left wing and very against that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, my problem is
mine's was the opposite. Sadly, go ahead, 21. My bad.
My problem. No, you're good. My problem is that Carrie, TJ, and Hussey, they're doing it presently. We're not in a future point where they're getting better. They are at this current time in the presence doing this stupid shit. Carrie dropped an N-bomb, like it was nothing, and then she went on Hussey's panel, cried.
She addressed that though.
Well, no, she cried about it on Hussey's stream, said, "I won't be called racist, period." And then she said, "Oh, well, I was listening to Black People the night before, and it went into my mind, so I said it." And I was like, "What? Are you seriously blaming your use of the N-word on Black people you watched? What are we talking about here?" And it wasn't even like Yato said with Hussey, where Hussey said it because he was trying to quote somebody. Carrie it just slipped right out like it was nothing. That was casual for her. But then her excuse
Even
was, "Oh,
GP
I
had to
watched."
agree. Yeah, she said
Yeah,
that she watched Azria, which was a bullshit excuse. That was another thing I had a problem with. Like, she acts like she owns up to it and she apologized, but if you owned up to it and apologized, you wouldn't say, "Oh, I was watching Azria and then I just said it." No, from our point of view, it sounds like you say that a lot. It sounds like this is a part of your. I mean, you said it in the song, and then now you saying it again, just in regular convo. It sounds like you say this. I'm just saying. And there are other black people that agree with me that it sound like Carrie just be saying nigga all the time. Now we can't prove that, and I ain't
Right.
gonna harp on it too
It's
much, but you know,
yeah, you can't. I don't like speculating. I really don't. So I don't want to like say like, oh yeah, this person doesn't do that or does do that. But I do like to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know what I
it's
mean?
kind of hard to give her the benefit of the doubt though when she makes a racist excuse for it though. Like answering racism with racism. That's just weird to me. And only a couple months before, she was saying that, oh, I don't want to upset the black people I respect, so I don't say the N word. But even if this guy deserves to be called whatever.
I get what she was trying to say, and I think you're spinning that one a little too far.
look, all right, look. How about we say this? I can somewhat understand what Carrie was trying to say, right? She did a pretty fucking bad job at saying it to get it across the way that she wanted to. Because saying I was trying to respect these black people, but not the rest of y'all, like that doesn't come off the best. It really doesn't. If you get what I'm saying, like she legit said, "Oh, for the black people that I like, I'm trying to shape up for the black people that I do respect," which implies that there are black people that she doesn't respect and that she wouldn't do that for. And that's kind of weird because it's like doesn't matter if you respect that person necessarily, like you should respect them as a people always.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not her, so I don't know how she would respond to that question.
Well, I actually was on her panel and I asked her about it. To which
Well,
she called me an idiot and said, "You're taking that out of context. You're twisting my words." And then there was a huge argument.
it's just
Like
it just in like conversations and stuff. She doesn't come off racist. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
she might have
well,
just
hold
she
on.
said it during the conversation though.
Well, hold on. I have a good question. If you don't like speculation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know if somebody is guilty of something, then why do you, on the other hand, if you don't necessarily have proof, why do you go hard for somebody that they're innocent for something?
What do you mean, like going hard for their
Like,
innocence?
yeah, like it's saying like, oh, this person didn't do this and this person didn't do that, but you don't necessarily know. So, like, why are you saying that publicly? But on the other hand, you're like, I don't like speculating about things that we don't know. But
Well, I was saying I like to give the benefit of the doubt. It's like I don't hear her, saying racist things every day or whatever. The only things that I've heard are the things that you're talking about here. Like
It
if
still
if it was
matters
like
though.
if it was a frequent occurrence or something, then okay. But like I
It has
said,
been pretty frequent though.
I'm just saying it sounds a little hypocritical because if you don't know that somebody is innocent and you're going to bat for them, you're still speculating that they're innocent. Like you don't know for sure. It's kind of the same thing on the negative end. So like it just
oh,
seems weird that
I see
you
what
get
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying?
Yeah, now
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, no, it's sort of like a presumed innocence till like proven guilty sort of thing. Yeah, I guess you can.
But it seems like cognitive dissonance because if you don't
Oh,
like speculation,
real quick.
it would seem like you don't like people talking about things that they aren't entirely sure of. But it seems like you only don't like it when it's
I
something
guess what I'm
negative,
saying is
but
like,
not
you
when
know,
it's positive.
yeah, like are there more incidents that give a more solid ground to your argument? Um, like to like put the nail in the coffin, like yes, this person is like a racist, like they are a problem. Like I don't see that. Like have they said racist things? Sure, but like are they like, I don't know, some wacko white supremacist behind the scenes? I don't think so.
Real quick, if I
Well,
just could
see,
just
that's why
interrupt
I
you
was
guys
talking.
real quick. Thank you so much. I've been so bad for the 5 memberships. No, go ahead, guys.
I was gonna say that like that's what I was talking about earlier. What'd you just say?
Well, I'm just saying, like
I was just
it's
about
a
to say something.
like we were talking about how it's like a spectrum, right? Like you know,
Mm-hmm.
white people are all recovering racists if they grew up in America. That's just
Right. So do
that's
you
just
think
that.
that when people are like, do you think like when people are like, oh, Carrie said the N word, like they think that she's some type of white nationalist trying to start up in like a ethno state, or do you think that she just
I
might be
don't
somebody who's
I don't know what I don't. I'm thinking
racially ignorant?
particularly what 21 thinks, because 21 is always harping on about this stuff. I don't know. You'd have to ask
So you
21 that.
think so? Okay, so 21. Do you think that Carrie would join the KKK if they like came up to her door and was like, "You can be a brother"?
No, I just think she's ignorant as fuck. But I also think that like she she can never be wrong, so she has to double down on it. So like she says ignorant things like dropping n bombs, and then she defends it with more ignorant racism, saying, "Oh well, a black person said it, so it popped into my mind and it made me say it." And I feel like that causes a breeding ground in her community to cause like actual racists to come along and start joining in on her rhetoric, because she's also caused a lot of transphobes to join her community who say all these horrible things and come into her chat, and she doesn't do anything about it. And it's like
I
ignorance
will say
breeding. Go ahead.
no. Keep going. My bad.
I was just gonna say I think it's ignorance breeding like genuine hatred, because I think there because there have been multiple times where she's had racist members of her community that she's defended or ignored. Like there was a time when she had a mod called Black Onion, and he was in her
I've seen them
chat.
around.
He was in her chat on, it was Juneteenth, I think, and they were talking about Todd Malicote, and he said something like, "Oh, why doesn't Todd Malicote go ask the macaques on Juneteenth or whatever?" And I went to her and I was like, "That was racist as fuck. You need to remove this guy from your community." And she said, "Oh yeah, I will." And then nothing ever happened. Like she never took the wrench for months. The guy was still there as a mod, and I think he just left on his own eventually. But like, I told her like, you have a racist fucker in here, and she did nothing about it. Another example, Draven's Crypt. We all fucking know Draven. Uh,
Oh
he,
my god,
you know,
when he said that he was a slave like 3 times because he was like Puerto Rican, Irish, and what else?
Italian.
That sound yeah. Oh my, that was the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. But my bad. Continue. I'll shut up.
When were Italian slaves? Like talking about like Roman slaves, like the
I
Roman
don't know. He
servants.
I
he
have
always
no
cites
idea.
this. He always cites this event where apparently like the highest recorded lynchings in a single day was Italians or something. But that obviously has nothing
Oh.
on African American lynchings. But he always talks about that. But basically,
You know,
he was talking
they,
shit. Oh, go ahead.
no. I was just gonna be a nerd. Don't mind me.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
going.
Um, he was talking shit behind Hussey and Carrie's back in DMs with someone, and he was he was in DMs with somebody, and he said, one of these days Hussey is going to lose that Section 8 housing of his because those illegals are going to come along and they're going to take it from him, and that he DM'd that to someone. And Carrie sent it to me, of all people. And she said, "Look what Draven said." And I was like, oh my god, that's so fucking racist. And she said, yep. And then it took her a year after that to finally remove Draven from the community. She was going to do a whole panel with him to talk about drama. Like, she knew he was a racist fuck who was saying all these horrific things, and she did nothing about it. And I find that really suspicious, because then she goes and says racist stuff herself, and it's like, so where do we stand on this, you know? What kind of community are you trying to have?
No, I mean I'm in the community and I don't see racist stuff happening. But then again, I'm a white person and maybe I'm not seeing it. You're asking the wrong person.
Well, here's the thing, that you've been shown racist stuff that's happened in the community, and it feels like you always have an excuse or a defense for it. Like, I showed you the stuff that TJ said, the stuff that
I mean,
Calypso said, the stuff that...
my excuse defense is I'm not them. Like I don't, like what do
Well,
you
you
want from
said
me?
it. Well, you were just saying, oh, well, Calypso, everybody in America is ignorant and racist. So,
Yeah.
I could see Calypso being raised to maybe sit and speak like that, but you could easily just say, okay, that was racist. Yeah, she fucked up.
I mean, what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, maybe she said something racist, but I don't think she's a bad person.
It's just weird to me
So what
because
Wafters? So apparently, from what Wafters was saying before, and I'm glad we brought up the whole Jane Elliott thing and everything too. Wafters pretty much expects white Americans to be some type of racist, from what he's saying. He expects that. What he's saying that he values is corrective action. And I think this is where you guys are getting lost. So Wafters, what 21 is saying is that she doesn't think that there's any corrective action going on. And these people are just continuing to exhibit the same racist behavior that they were before. And from what you are saying, you're basically fulfilled with the apologies or whatever that have happened because of the things that have been going on or the explanations. And 21 is saying that not only is she not okay with it, but a lot of other people probably aren't okay with it either. And the people who it affects, like black people, aren't really too fond of that either, from what I've seen, I should say, because we're not a monolith. So where's the in between in the middle of this?
That's a good question.
yeah, I'm not sure because when you do, I feel like if you were to bring these things up to Carrie or Calypso or whoever, they'd probably just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that," and then they just do it again someday. Like, that's what's happened with Carrie every time. She cries on a panel saying, "I'm not racist." Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I'm not racist. And if it comes from somebody she doesn't like, she just yells at them and freaks out.
Well, this is the thing. This is what I'm getting at. Like, people can say things that are racist or even have racist thoughts or whatever, and not realize it. They're not trying to be malicious necessarily, and they get called racist, and they hear that as like, you're a bad irredeemable person, and it just shuts down. You never get around to correcting them because you've shut them down mentally into you yelling at them saying you're a bad person for saying this one thing or these several things, and you're never going to win them over that way. It's just going to push them in the other direction, if anything.
Well, here's the thing.
And,
so 21.
Yeah.
This is something that Wafters is saying is something that I heard recently that was a criticism about you, and it is the way that you go about pointing out things. Do you think that in any way there might be a factor in the way that you point out things that might turn some of these people off to what you're saying or what you're trying to prove?
I think so, because I think I could be a bit loud. I think I could be a bit dramatic about stuff. I think I can definitely go far with it. My big thing is, though, I've been talking to Carrie about all these different issues for 3 years now, and if you and when I try to talk to her about anything, the first time I ever brought something to her attention, she accused me of blackmail. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, we're going to that extreme in the first topic here. And just after that, I just get called a psycho. Oh, you're a psycho. Oh, you just want clout. Oh, you just want this. You just want that. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. Like, she'd do streams where people, call me a guy, calling me all this and that, telling me how terrible I am. I don't know. It tires me trying to.
So Wafters, can you understand that 21 is basically saying that she would have talked to Carrie about these things privately or any in comments or whatever, and she's tried to talk to Carrie about these things, but it seems like Carrie, between her mods and of course her own personal things, she often blocks people from giving her criticism, which I often do agree with, because I'm blocked in her chat and I've never said anything insulting or anything myself in there. I've only just gave criticisms or said something that was my opinion and I got blocked in there. So do you understand that 21 would kind of be repeatedly doing streams and things like that about Carrie if she's not listening to her?
I guess, but like, I don't know. I mean, when is enough enough? Like, she's
Tell her
not
to
gonna
stop
listen
doing
to you.
shitty stuff, then, man. I mean,
Oh, this is YouTube. It never stops. I hope
yeah,
y'all
it
know
never
that.
stops. And I've even stopped to. I sorry to interrupt, but I've even stopped and heard her out. There have been multiple times where we've been good in DMs and I've tried to hear her out, but there's always something that comes along where I'm like, okay, this isn't okay, and I bring it up to her, and it just turns into a whole fucking into one big fucking pissing match. Like,
I don't know. I think you have undermined your own credibility a lot of the time here.
I don't agree. I'm not sure what I've done to I'm not sure what I've done to get rid of my own credibility. I mean,
people don't take you seriously. That's
so I can answer that for you. So this is something that I had to learn. So if you look into my channel, you'll see that I have a bunch of streams about the bodega or whatever. After a while, people don't want to hear you restream about the same thing that you've already been over. But when you make streams or you A-log people or whatever, they want to hear you get to it and then get on. When you revisit those things, people think that you have an obsession. So 21, you kind of built up a reputation of going over things over and over again, so people feel like you're kind of Carrie obsessed.
Yep.
And so it kind of ruins your credibility. That's basically from what I've been hearing for the past couple of days.
Yeah,
with the Dashton thing.
Okay. My thing is, I usually go over some of the old stuff, just because there's a lot of people who come to me asking about the old stuff. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who don't know the actual reasons for why I go so hard on Carrie, and a lot of it has been lost over time, because one, we lost Carrie's channel, and two, there is a lot of the. Yeah, I wonder why. But okay, dude, don't act like she didn't fucking start that shit. Don't act like she didn't start that shit. You know she copyright struck me first, right? Along with several other channels.
Well, let's move on to this other point before we get back to this one. I don't want to derail.
Okay, but I don't know. I've had a lot of people come to my chat and ask, what started this? Why do you talk about Carrie? And I guess there are a lot of times where I do just go over a lot of old stuff. I feel like I usually try to go over the stuff as it's happening, but I guess there are a good amount of streams where I end up talking about old stuff. I know I did one specific stream where I tried to get everything in one go, and that's usually one that I try to. That's one I usually try to push people towards, because that was like my basically my thesis statement on my Carrie beef, and I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that just got brushed off because I was a smaller channel, and I'd like people to know about it, even if it happens a little while ago. Because back when it happened, nobody listens because I was a small channel. I'm looping, but I don't know. I guess I should really try to stick with what's going on right now, but that's kind of my reason for going over the old stuff.
Oh no, we can't do that. Yeah, no.
What's that?
Walters, you can't. You was thinking a little bit too long. You gotta respond. We can't be having all that dead air.
No, I thought you were gonna say something. I was waiting for you.
Oh no. So every now and then I'm gonna let y'all have like. So this is how I see it. When it seems like you guys have come at the impasse and you guys are talking past each other, I'm gonna cut in and try to give both sides or give a question or whatever. But for the most part, like the back and forth is healthy. Like you guys are having a pretty good conversation. I'd rather have you guys just go back and forth.
Okay. As I didn't want to overtalk you or whatever. I thought you were gonna say something. Yeah, I think you would be more effective, 21, if you picked your battles and but like at this point I think you've kind of irreversibly made yourself unserious in the eyes of a lot of people in the carry community, that side of things. So I don't think you're ever going to win anyone over. So at this point you're just kind of bashing your head against the wall like and you're never going to break through. It's just not going to happen. I think it's a pretty futile effort. But okay, pointing out racist stuff when it happens, but over and over, whatever. And I think people may have said stuff that's racist or bigoted in some way, but I don't think that makes them necessarily like terrible people or an unforgivable sin. And I don't know, I just have this image of you in my head, 21, where you have like a chalkboard in your room and you have Carrie's name on it, TJ's name on it, whoever else, and then you've got tick marks where you're counting everything everybody did wrong. And that's what it's all about for you, is just to be like, look how bad this person is. You're not about fixing the issues, you're just about pointing out how bad a person is.
Well, here's the I have personally tried to reach out to several people regarding my complaints. I have tried fixing the problem. Like, I've talked to Carrie a million times.
At some point, sure, but at this point, I don't think it's that way anymore. It wasn't
that long ago. I tried to reach out to TJ. I tried talking to TJ. He blocked me instantly. I tried talking to Calypso. I got blocked instantly. And I've talked to Carrie a million times. And nowadays, like, she literally says she doesn't care if I get lied about, because I apparently lied about copyright striking the channel. Like, I don't.
I mean, you
like,
did.
I feel like I didn't lie on it.
Whoa! Hold on. WaftBurst, what was the lie?
The copyright thing?
Yeah, like, what was the lie about the copyright?
Did you put a false name on there and everything? Like,
I put the copyright name.
Are you talking about Dirty Ballsack?
I don't remember.
Dear T Balls. The copyright name was Dear T Balls, which was a response to the transphobia. But I signed that document with my legal name. When you do a copyright strike, you can put down whatever for the copyright owner name, but you have to sign your legal name at the bottom of it. And I signed my legal name. Like if I didn't, then they probably wouldn't have let me monetize.
But like, I don't know. It just seemed very opportunistic because like she got those strikes from Nal, and then you did the final one.
Yeah, after she struck my channel a couple days before. Like, she got struck by Nal, then she struck me, then I struck her. Like, I just gave her a taste of her own medicine. Like, don't fucking fire a cannon off from a glass house, you know? Like, she had been threatening to copyright strike me for years at that point. And she did copyright strike other people. Like Jim Manning, Oh Snap, these other carry channels, she copyright struck them, and then she copyright struck me. And I took down all my clips before she had the chance to take down my whole channel. Because I feel like if I hadn't done that, she would have taken down the whole channel and then laughed about it on stream. So I hit her with that one final copyright strike, and she lost her channel. I mean, don't start a flagging war if you don't want, you know, if you don't want to lose your channel.
Sorry, my headphones disconnected for a second.
You're good. And then to like say, "Oh, I don't care if you get lied about because you lied about me, even though I didn't lie on that post or on that document." And then she turned around and told her audience that they should copyright strike me under her name, use it under every single video I've used.
Weren't you the one saying just now that, you know, war is war, basically? Like, well, yeah.
It's not. She struck my channel and I struck her channel, and you could say both were you know, valid strikes since they both went through. So why is she going on telling other people to use her name to strike my channel? Like both her and TJ were saying, use our names, strike down 21's channel, which is horrifically against terms of service. Like why say that?
I don't know. I think they're tired of your shit. I think that's what it comes down to.
Doing streams that they don't even have to respond to.
I mean, if someone struck down my channel, and I mean, I'd be unhappy about it.
Yeah, but to tell your whole audience to go after them, I didn't tell my audience to go after Carrie.
So here's the whole thing, and this is something that I expressed to Hussey a couple weeks ago, or I think it was like about a month ago. If you don't want people to strike you, do not strike other people. Carrie struck 21 because she got struck, and then she got struck back and she lost her channel. I mean, that's kind of tough nuggies at that point. You shouldn't have been striking people and nobody would have struck you.
Now she's just straight up ban evading. Like she can't monetize ever again.
I just want to note that I am too.
But like, I don't know, I just think it's crazy that she struck me, and then she, to this day, is still crying on stream about it. And then she told her audience, "Yeah, go falsely strike 21's channel down. Fuck it." Like that's not okay. I didn't tell I never told my audience to go after Carrie. Like I've never told them to file reports or file false copyright strikes.
I don't know. When she put a lot of work into that channel and stuff, and she lost it, and I can understand being mad enough to say something like that.
Just
I mean, it's not really
anger isn't an excuse to do that. Though.
I'm saying I understand.
I'm
saying I understand. I'm not excusing it. I'm saying I understand. It's different. They're different things.
Oh, let me ask you, Walter. I'm so glad that you said that. What do you think the difference is between excusing something and accepting it?
I mean, like moving on even if you don't like it, or like what do you mean? It depends on the context, I think.
So if you move on with something, right? Then you're basically accepting that it happened, right? You're just like, I accept that this happened. I'm gonna just move on with it. But if you're excusing something, you never really say that that person did the thing that was a violation in the first place. You would be like, oh, well, you know, we weren't married yet, so she didn't cheat on me, right? That type of thing is like you're excusing what she did over over accepting it being like, well, she cheated on me and I'm just gonna push forward and still marry her.
Yeah. Yeah, so one is like being basically one is being okay with it. And then one is just saying, well, there's nothing I can do about it now and moving on. And in that case, in that situation with the cheating, like moving on, like accepting it would just be ending that relationship, right? Like, oh, they
No.
cheated, so I'm done.
You can accept that something happened without reacting to it like that.
I guess. And then in that case, they're not functionally different, right?
Well, I don't think that really matters here. We're just talking about acceptance versus excusing.
Well, like that would be like acceptance would be like, well, I'm over that. I forgave her, whatever. And then excusing would be like, oh well, she really wanted to like do someone else, and that's okay with me now.
Well, can you see
That would
why
be
Can you see why I say that you're excusing stuff? Because you've been saying, "Oh, well, they did this, but here's an explanation because yada yada yada." Because it doesn't seem
Oh
like
my
you're
god, that
accepting what they're
no,
saying.
hold on.
No?
That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. Okay, so let's capitalize on that. So, Walters, you were saying that if somebody accepts something, um, in that scenario, in the analogy that I gave, you said that they would leave the woman for cheating on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you automatically think that somebody accepting it is taking the loss, or like, did you not even fathom that somebody could also accept that their girlfriend cheated and then stay with them?
Oh no, I thought about both possibilities. I was just
Thought about
giving
both possibilities.
giving one outcome.
Okay, so then when it comes to the excuse thing, why is there not also two paths to the excuse? Like, can you? Is there not a way that you can make an excuse and then leave the woman, and then also make an excuse and then stay with her?
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, yeah. No, that's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so when I asked, like, what's the difference between an excuse and acceptance? Like, I want, like, if you were in that situation, what do you think would be the difference between you excusing what your woman did and accepting what your woman did?
What's the difference?
Yeah, you personally, like, if you're excusing it, are you saying like, well, I did it too, or that's an excuse that makes it okay for her to do it, or is an excuse like, well, I wasn't paying attention to her and that's what she did? Like,
Hmm.
what exactly is an excuse and what is acceptance to you?
Hmm. No, I have to mull that one over. Given me something to think about. I don't know. It seems like they could functionally be the same if you think about it that way.
It just kind of
Well,
feels like
my bad. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it feels like every time I present you with some problem with Carrie, TJ, Calypso, whoever, it seems like you give an excuse for it, or you say, instead of just being like, okay, they said that was fucked up, like that, like, or not even saying that's fucked up, just saying, okay, they said that's acceptance. But like you say, oh well, there's a lot of racism out there. Maybe Calypso was raised to think that way. Maybe this, maybe that. Giving the benefit of the doubt. Like, I think that's kind of the difference there.
Okay, and a lot of the time, like when you're bringing this stuff up, like I don't know, I don't take you that seriously. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like, oh, okay.
I'm not sure
It's-
what I. I'm just not
So
sure what I've
what
done.
Wafters is saying that there's a problem with the messenger and not necessarily the message.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying, Wafters? Is
A lot of
it's
the time,
messenger,
yeah.
not the message?
Yeah, a lot of the time, like your evaluation of a scenario is often dubious. Like you exaggerate things, you add details that aren't there, and then you stick with it, and you don't reevaluate after a while, and then
What did I not? Okay, let's use the TJ situation. What did I add to that and not reevaluate?
well, I don't remember. This is a conversation we had a long time ago.
Well, that's the thing. You're saying that I do these things, but what's your
I'm
example?
thinking that the most recent one is the Fox thing. You did,
Okay, but
to your credit, you did reevaluate the napkin thing.
Yeah, I reevaluated that, and I reevaluated my wording on that. I recognized that I was wrong by putting some kind of diagnosis or something in there with that. And I've either edited that word out of my posts, or I've just straight up deleted the ones that might have caused the most harm.
Mm-hmm.
And I have done that, but I'd really like an example of one. Like, I don't know. I have a hard time seeing where you're coming from when it comes to the situation where, like, I would like to know one where that actually has happened.
I'd have to. I mean, it's 2 a.m. for me here, and I'd have to dig through, and it's a little late to do that. To figure out what was said back then. I'm not going to scroll through the Discord at the moment, the Discord chat, but it's certainly an impression that I have of you about when you're evaluating something. Like, you exaggerate it at first, and then it takes a while for you to realize you're incorrect about a thing, but then sometimes you still stick with the exaggerated version of the story, or you just don't let it go, and you seem to delight in being obnoxious about it, and it just ruins your credibility. And so it's like, why even take you seriously?
I mean, I have a hard time. I have a hard time taking a lot of the Carrie people seriously because I have spent literal years being called, all these, literal trans slurs, getting called a man. Oh, you're an obsessed freak. Why? And then when I actually talk to, and that's just the fans. When I talk to Carrie, it's, oh, you're an obsessed freak. What are you trying to blackmail me? Oh, what is this, huh? I never said that. I never did that. Like, there was a time where I accused her of something, and she said, I never said that, and I sent her the clip of her saying it, and she said, oh, you know what? You're just an obsessed fucking freak. Why do you even have this? Why do you even have these clips? Why do you even have this or that? Like, you're so obsessed.
I will say that Carrie personally did that to me when I was on Hussy's channel. She sat there the whole stream after she got into it with me, talking about that I brought up the fact that she had got into it with some old streamers or whatever, and I brought it up. I just told what happened after she did, and she even went back herself and said that she was wrong, and I wasn't the one who brought it up. She was the one who brought it up. So, like, she has done this on many occasions where she sits there and says, I didn't say that or I didn't do that, and it's kind of easily proven that she did.
Okay. Some people don't have the perfect memory about things they've said, or maybe they thought they said something else, that they worded it a way that they don't remember.
Nobody does. And this is the reason why I tell everybody to go back and watch your streams so that you can remember what you said. Once I get done with, even if it's an hour and a half or it's an hour, I don't remember what I said. I don't remember
Right.
the exact words or anything. I understand how I felt maybe, but I go back and I watch to know exactly what I said. So then when people come at me and be like, "Well, you said this about that person." No, I didn't. And I know for a fact that I didn't, because I went back and I listened and I watched. But I don't think she really does that. And like you're saying, I don't think most people really have a great memory of what they say or do.
Right. Yeah, I don't think so either. Um, and you say something. You might have been thinking a different thing when you said it too, and you remember what you were thinking instead of what you said.
Exactly. Yeah, it happens all the time. I'll go back and I'll listen to my own streams, and I'll hear something, and I'm like, "Oh, well, that reminds me of this," and then I'll hear myself say it, and then it'll make me chuckle because I'm like, I thought of the same thing twice. But sometimes when I listen back to myself, I think it's something different, and then I hear what I said, and I cringe a little bit, and I'm like, "Why did I say that?"
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but I don't know. Like 21, like you come off to me. I mean, I could have kept receipts about all of it, but I didn't because I'm a noob. But um, you come off as just bad faith dishonest to me, even if you have a couple things that may have been like legit. It like, for example, the whole tracing thing with me. You're lying to me about me, and it's just hilarious to me. And
I
so like
genuinely, I genuinely believe that you trace. I, my ex was the single greatest artist I've ever known. I am an artist myself. There are just discrepancies that just don't make sense.
Okay. I mean, it's just funny to me because I know that I'm not doing that, but it's okay. But you got to understand, like it would be like if I told you like you don't make your stop motion videos. That's not you. You have someone else do that.
Okay, but I can
Like,
prove that I do these. I mean I've like
can
the
you?
one. Yes, I've done it live before. Though I mean those are literally like there. I've done ones where my own hands are in them.
But you get what I'm saying, right? Like,
So what Wafters is saying is that Drake has written songs before, but that doesn't mean that Drake has never had songs written for him before.
I don't know. It's
kind
just
of.
like
More
the
more or
one
less
that's
what I'm saying is like, how would you feel about a person telling you that your stop motion videos are made by somebody else? Like you
I'd
hired someone to do
I
that, and you're
well I would show myself doing it. Like there's a
okay.
very specific one that always sticks out to me, and it's the one with Michael and TJ fucking kissing. Like it's not your art style, and yet like the
I
anatomy is
I
perfect. The line work is really weird. Like the creases in the shirt have no depth to them; they're just lines. There's a picture of Carrie in the background that is literally just her profile picture drawn over. Like, and then like I could see like little pieces of an art style in there, but you're so new to it that it's not yours. Like I saw like a
So
very like anime-ish eye on one of them.
so
I'm
what
trying.
21 is saying, what 21 is saying is that she sees exact similarities to where it seems like you were tracing those parts of the picture and
That's
then
fine. That's
freehanding the
fine.
rest of it.
I don't care that you think that I trace. I really don't. I don't give a shit. But like, what makes me one of the things that makes me not take you seriously is the fact that you do think that, because I know that I don't. What I'm getting at
But
is like,
wait, but hold on. But hold on though, because that doesn't necessarily mean that everything that 21 says is wrong, right? Like when you look at The Boy Who Cried Wolf, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, he lied what like 2 3 times about the wolf being in the town, but the last time, the very last time that he said that a wolf was there was an actual wolf there. So just because, for the most part that you can't believe somebody doesn't mean that you can't believe anything that they say. A broken clock can be right twice out of the time of the day.
yeah, yeah, for sure. No, I get what you're saying, but you can't help but like form an opinion about the person crying wolf all the time, and there being no wolf most of the time.
And I feel that too. So 21, what Wafters is saying is that even though the boy who cried wolf did tell the truth eventually, didn't nobody believe that shit the 1,000 times he said it before that. It wasn't 1,000, but you get what I'm saying. So he's saying that you crying wolf, and it's a little difficult to believe you after the many times that you cried wolf. And I'm guessing what you're going to say is that you didn't cry wolf, right?
Well, yeah, I genuinely believe that he traced those pictures.
Okay, I mean that's fine, but it's just it.
I feel
What's
very
that?
strongly
Go ahead.
about art, and I don't think that is enough to discredit the other stuff I have to say. I mean, I know like
It's
people
not
are gonna.
enough. No. But it's part of it. It's part of it for me. It's certainly part of it, but it's not all of it.
Because if someone thinks I'm lying about something, I definitely want to know what they think I'm lying about and how I can show them that either I'm not lying or maybe I'm wrong, and they need to show me that I'm wrong.
It's not even that. No. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thoughts. It's getting late. What was the last thing you just said? Jog my memory.
I said that when people say that I'm lying, I'd like to know what it is.
Okay,
Like,
yeah. So what I wanted to say is, I don't necessarily think that you think you're lying or whatever. I think you hop to conclusions and have knee-jerk reactions to things and blow things out of proportion and don't have a lot of control over that, and that drives a lot of the lack of credit you have.
So what I think Wafters is saying is that you have such a hate boner for Carrie that you look for anything to kind of point the finger at her, and it makes you less believable.
I mean, I guess I could see it that way. It's just like
Is
I don't
that
know.
is that right, Wafters? Did I get that correct?
Yeah, it's just like, even if you genuinely believe the things you're saying, sometimes it's just it's not congruent to what people in the Carrie community see. So
All right, 21. You hold on. Let's 21 go, because I did cut into her talking.
No, you're okay. My response to that is I think I have been fair to Carrie in the past. There are things where she said something or done something, and I thought, there's a reason for that. Like I understand. I don't take every single little thing she does and try to flip it on its head. I there have been times where I've argued in favor of her. I've literally broken down relations with my own friends because I thought something different than them about Carrie. There was a time where there were some leaks out of Draven's Discord, and they were trying to say shit about her kid in there, and I thought that's fucked up. And I posted the screenshots. Little did I didn't think it all the way through at the time, but the person who actually got those screenshots got kicked instantly. And and people were upset at me for it. My friend group at the time were like, "What the fuck, man? Like this was you weren't supposed to post this." And I was like, "I don't know. I thought she should have seen it." Like there was another example. There was another leak from Draven's Discord where one of his mods was threatening to swat Carrie and her community. And the first person I went to with it was her, and I said, "Listen, I think you need to see this." Like, and I've called out my own friends for things that have happened. Like when I was still friends with Teddy Bear and some idiot got doxxed, I went to him. I was like, "I don't like this. This isn't right. I don't like this."
So I just want to say, like, the reason why I'm kind of trying to mediate in this conversation is because when Carrie kind of came into the community or whatever, I was there for like around when she dropped DMs and all that stuff with Shanny and all that, but I never really got involved. When Burnt Toast or Jules or the Geek Room or like anybody kind of went off into her, so I don't know about a lot of the stuff that happened. So so I kind of see myself as an outsider, kind of looking in, even though I know like some of the drama. Like I hear some of the stuff that 21 says. I seen some of the stuff that Carrie says because there were times that I used to drop off into Carrie's chat like every once in a blue moon, see what Shanny was doing if Black Eye TV wasn't going over it or whatever. So like I just want y'all to know I don't have no personal stake in this. I'm literally interested in hearing the different factions that you guys come from and how you both see it because you both somewhat have been around at the same time and see things completely different. And I think a lot of people would be interested in knowing why you guys see things so vastly different.
Yeah.
Well, here's the I've actually thought about this. I think we came into the community in a very similar way. We went to Carrie and Co. with stuff we made ourselves, and it just kind of things just kind of went well from there. They promoted our channels at first. Back when I first joined, I was kind of the wafters. I was kind of what you are now, wafters, when I first got in. I did my first animation calling out Shanny. I made a couple posts and Carrie played them on her channel. But I don't know. I ended up dipping because I saw a moment that I thought was a slip of the mask. Like there was a moment where that just really offended and upset me. And it was that moment, like I talked about before, where she went after that woman Lisa, who at first was going to give her stuff on Shanny, but then she ended up going to Drader and said she didn't know Carrie. And Carrie went off in Drader's chat, talking about how, oh, I'm gonna drop the receipts. I have the receipts. This Lisa. I have this and that. And I was like, are we really fighting over Shanny DMs with a elderly woman on a fucking air tank in a wheelchair? And I don't know, that moment, I feel like that's kind of where our similar paths diverge. Because you still hung out and had fun, and I kind of took that as okay, I need to go.
I haven't seen anything even resembling that. Like Carrie, I feel like we're internet friends. Like I consider her a friend. I consider a lot of the people in that community friends. And if I saw anything that was like what you described there, then I would talk to them about it and figure out what exactly happened, and if it was like truly like an evil thing, then yeah, then maybe I'd consider like, okay, but this isn't where I belong. But I haven't seen anything like that. It's just what you talk about is just, it doesn't bear out in what I see, so it's not congruent to my observations.
Well, you've at least seen her be nasty towards other creators, right? Like she gets nasty a lot. There's a lot of streams where like.
What do you mean nasty?
Like the most recent one that I can think of is AJ. She gets really.
I got nasty at AJ too.
I'm not saying I'm not saying AJ doesn't deserve it. I don't like AJ either. But Carrie gets really, really nasty with her over things that she didn't care about or defended when they were friends. Like her and AJ used to stream together, and they were, two little besties. They'd sit there and stream together for hours and hours. Carrie, she'd even talk to Carrie about, oh, these people are so mean to me about my Tumblr and all this and that. And Carrie goes, oh, who cares about that? Who cares about that, And then one day, Jessica Messica goes on and plays the clip of Carrie saying the N-word. And that same night, Carrie's in the chat like, are you serious? You seriously letting this happen? We're done. We're done being friends. And the next thing you know, she's on the stream going, AJ's into age play? She's into age play? Look at this disgusting Tumblr. Look at this disgusting Tumblr. Look at all the horrible things she does. I found out she's, people say she's a Holocaust denier. But and it's like, okay, but
Well, she
why are
is.
you doing?
She is.
I know she is. I'm just saying, why is she? Why was none of this an issue when you were friends with her? Why get so nasty now, just because she let someone talk about a problem they
She
had with
didn't.
her on their channel?
She didn't know about those things. I didn't know about those things
Well, I
till
mean,
later.
I saw a streamer. AJ literally told her about it. She told her about the nasty ass Tumblr, and Carrie was like, "People need to leave you alone." And like in the past, Carrie has defended age play too until the person no longer was friends with them. Like she went hard for Kratos, hard. She used to say she was gonna sue people over Kratos, and nowadays she's all, "Ooh, AJ, you're fucking gross. Look at all these disgusting things you're saying. You're a piece of shit. You're a fucking disgusting piece of shit." But she wouldn't have cared if AJ had never played that clip. They would still be besties.
I don't know.
Like
I have my doubts.
I don't know. Carrie has been friends with people who have had fucked up beliefs before.
I mean, I have too because I didn't know.
Well, there's the thing, she gets told about it and then she defends it. Like
I was
people brought
friends with the dude. I was friends with the dude who like literally was talking about like the Jewish question, and I was like, "What? Wait, what? What the fuck are you talking about?" And yeah, it stopped there. Like I stopped talking to that guy after that.
Well, here's the thing, Carrie. There is hard evidence of Carrie hearing hearing someone say fucked up shit in her community, and she keeps them. She keeps them until it no longer like looks good on. Oh no, not even that. She stops doing it until they go at her. Like Kratos Darkness, a great example. I sent her so much evidence about Kratos, and she said, "How dare you? How dare you go after someone just because of what they do in the bedroom? How dare you?" And then Kratos eventually joined Rabbit Old Bat's side, and suddenly, oh, Kratos was a fucking disgusting motherfucker. Listen to this evidence. Listen to all this evidence. Listen to all these horrible things. And she even came to you and was defending Kratos in one of those streams. And nowadays she's, oh yeah, disgusting piece of shit. Disgusting piece of shit. Like,
I don't know. I haven't asked her about her opinions on particular fetishes, but maybe they've changed. I don't know.
It just seems really.
If you hadn't have wrecked your credibility about it, you might be able to ask her. I don't know.
The only reason why I'm not gonna let that fly is because, like, that's just called like an argument from incredulity. Like, just because you don't like the person doesn't mean that. With my whole analogy about the boy who cried wolf, even though the boy who cried wolf was lying 1,000 times, it doesn't mean that the last time that they said that there was a wolf in the town that he was lying. There's
Right.
still always a possibility that they could be telling the truth. So, like, I understand writing somebody off because you think that they never tell the truth, but at the same time, I still think it's worth your time to at least investigate. You know, every single time.
And I mean, I have like a good example. This is recent. The Ashton thing. Like I saw 21 covering that video, and I could barely see it on my phone. So I was like, is that fox dead or not? And then of course people in the chat were like, how are you defending? I'm like, I'm not defending it. I just can't see. So I went on a bigger screen and watched the video and said, oh yeah, this is fucked up. Okay.
Well, the reason why people were coming at you over that was because you were in the chat saying stuff like, "Oh, do you eat meat? Are you okay with taxidermy?" Like that was.
I thought it was dead. I thought it was dead. I thought it looked dead on my phone.
Well, that wasn't that. You said that before I brought up the video of the fox. You were talking about because I talked about how Dashton smashed that mouse with a cup and put it online for everybody to see, like him playing with its corpse and stuff.
What I heard is that he had killed a mouse, and I was like, "Big deal! I've killed a mouse."
I don't lie, 21. Fuck.
Say again. You're cutting out really
bad.
Well, am I good now?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that mouse! I would have kicked that motherfucker in his face.
Yeah, man. Like
I don't care about no rodents. I'm
I
just
said
saying. I don't care about no. If it's a possum or it's a mouse or it's a raccoon, I wish death upon you.
Yeah, like I put up snap traps.
I don't know. I just thought like killing it yourself is a very personal task, and not just like
A
I don't know,
stone?
like killing it with a I don't know. I saw. Okay, let me rephrase. Him killing it wasn't even the biggest problem. It was just weird how he was like putting it up to the camera and like dangling the corpse around, and the thumbnail was literally him propping it up against one of his taxidermy
That
dolls.
I will
I was like,
agree
that was
with you
weird.
with. Now, see, if I killed
Yeah,
the
I didn't see
mouse,
that.
if I killed the mouse, I would give it to the cat, or I would throw it outside, or do something with it. You sitting there playing with it and recording it, that shit is fucking weird. I don't
Yeah,
think
that is
it's weird to kill varmints, right? Like I live in California, so like I said, we get mice, we get possums. If you live in a house, you might get a raccoon or whatever. I don't care about killing those. That's whatever. What I would never do is pop on a video and play with their dead corpse.
He
That's
started
fucking
the
weird.
video. He started the video before he killed it. Like he started the video and then showed himself slamming the cup down on it and snapping its neck, and then he decided to put that online for everybody to see. I was like, that's just that's really weird, man. Like I thought that was fucked up. And everyone in my chat thought it was really weird when you responded asking, "Oh, do you eat meat? Do you do taxidermy?" Because they had
Yeah,
also
because I
seen the
thought,
Fox video by that point. Because I had played it a
yeah,
couple times by that point.
I hadn't. That was when I came in, and I'd not seen the mouse video. I still haven't seen the mouse video. I just thought it was like, oh, he killed a mouse with like a mouse trap or something. Like, I was like, big whoop. Do you guys eat meat? Like, what?
Oh no, he killed like I said, he killed the mouse with a cup or whatever, right? And it's whatever, because that's what everybody would do, like try to catch the mouse with a cup, and oh well, it died.
Here's the thing,
Him
he did it
shaking it,
accidentally.
it's the after parts, right? It's
Yeah.
not that he grabbed the fox, it's that he was shaking the cage. It's not that he killed the mouse. It's that he was shaking the body around. Like, what? Why do you keep shaking dead animals around? That's kind of fucking weird.
Yeah. No, but like my point with the I didn't want to get like too derailed with the Dashin thing. Well, like my point is that I investigated what you were covering on my own and came to my own conclusions about it.
Oh,
And
I will actually give you a little bit of criticism for the dashing thing too, because I seen something that Vidal said, and I think she's somewhat right. I understand that you can't exactly talk to Carrie or whatever, but you do have to understand that when you're online, you talking about something or bringing something up brings attention to the very thing that you're telling people not to do. And like
yeah,
I learned that early on with the CPS thing with Shanny. So, Dragnot would sit there and he showed the video of how her house was nasty and neglect and everything, and he would have to constantly tell people, don't call CPS because they already have a case, and we don't want them thinking that this is a bunch of people online calling in and giving false reports. That made people call even more.
yeah,
I know it doesn't seem like it, but you cannot give light to things on your channel, or else it's gonna blow up into a whole other thing. Like you really have to, if you're gonna say it in a post, you should have left it at the post. I don't think you should have said anything about it on the stream because it gave more attention to it, and then now people are going over it, and then they're going over your conversation with that Dio person, and Dashin is being a constant thing talked about. Like now he's pushed all the way into the spotlight where he never was.
yeah. I
You get what I'm
realized
saying?
that. Yeah, I realized that a little early on. I should have never have done the. I did that first stream where
I
I mentioned it, and I shouldn't have done that. I think my biggest mistake was trying to prove myself when Carrie was calling me a liar. I should just. I should have
Yeah,
just.
and you know what? I was talking to somebody, and I vouched for you and was like, I'm like 21 only got like 21 only be having like 20, 30 people in the chat, but Carrie has more. But to be honest, you can't even think like that. Like when you have 20 people in the chat, one day you might have more, and
Yeah.
sometimes you will have more. And it doesn't matter if there's 5 people in the chat or if there's 1,000. You still have to be just as responsible about what you put out.
Right.
So yeah, so I do understand. So you have to. I think what you should start doing too, a little bit more often, is accepting some of the criticism that some of these people put on you. Like if they say like, "Oh, you shouldn't have talked all this and that about Dashin," they're right. They're right. You probably shouldn't have talked about Dashin on your stream. And it all trickled down to everybody talking about Dashin. Now
Yeah.
Dashin's #1 star right now, and this is exactly what you didn't want to happen, right?
Yeah. Like I just wanted it to be a one-time thing. I was hoping Carrie would listen, and it kind of just blew. It just blew up from there. I don't know. I was just really I
Yeah,
was really upset at her response because she she got really ignorant with it, and I should have just left it alone. But she kept saying like, "Oh, because I had said, he has hallucinations, he has delusions," and she said, "Oh, well, his hallucinations are beautiful, they're creative, they're imaginative," and I was like, "This is such a misinformation. That's dangerous to say." And she
always
like,
remember that in every situation in life, period, there's always something. Even if you didn't do nothing, there's always something that you could have did better. Always.
yeah.
And always look for what you could have did better, because it'll help you in the long run. You could have avoided this situation, and you could have got exactly what you wanted if you had went a different way about it. But you went the way that you did, and then now you see that it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. It turned out even worse. Yeah, but I think that's also a part of what WaftBurst is trying to say too, when he talks about, oh well, it feels like this or that coming from you. I think that's the point of view that he's talking about, is where of course, you're not gonna be perfect. We all, I've done a bunch of stupid shit. I'm one to talk. We all done stupid shit up on here that we probably regret, and then on the other side, Wafters, this goes back to what 21 keeps saying. It's admitting what you did, and then coming back and being like, okay, well, I'm gonna make sure that I tell everybody that I did this stupid thing, and I'm gonna actually do things to prevent me from doing this again. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna come on here and get drunk again because I say stupid shit. So that's something that I'm gonna definitely avoid from now on.
What did you get?
Lesson.
You get. Whether you got blasted recently?
Oh, I fell asleep sitting up. I fell asleep sitting up. I cussed out some people that I love dearly on here. It was all bad.
I have a rule with drinking, and I never drink after dinner. It's always you have a couple. If you are gonna have a couple, which is rare for me.
Oh my gosh! Shut up, Eric. Shut the fuck up. I'm not surprised that is the first thing that you say as I send you again.
Hey, I blame you.
This is another reason why when I get like love bombed by somebody on YouTube, like I've definitely had some fans come on and be like, "This is why I love you, 21. You always come in with the facts and the this and the that." I'm always like, all right, just keep it in your pants. Just remember, I'm at least to you, I'm only a YouTuber.
Right, like, and you're young too. Like, sometimes y'all niggas be hot in the pants a little bit.
Yeah.
I was young when I first came around the whole Shanny verse, I was still in my 20s, and sometimes I was hot in the pants, and I would care about stuff that some of the older folks didn't necessarily care about. It's one of the reasons why I like talking to BGTV about things, because he's a little bit older than me. So when I talk to him about stuff, he's like, calm your little hot ass down and chill out. And he's usually right. I mean, as you can see with the carry things, everything that he passed up on are things that Carrie is getting grilled for. But he took a step back and really thought about it, and he talked to people and was like, this probably isn't going to be a good look for me. And then he just stayed away from it. It's not that hard to do. You just got to sit back, think about it, talk to some other people sometimes, and can't just jump the gun every time. You can't just blow your load. Anytime that you sit there and blow your load 21, it's going to be a bad time. Shut up, Ted. Can somebody block Taylor Noir in the chat, please?
Who's that?
Okay. On that note, I think I think we all need to head to bed.
I think so, but yeah. I don't know, Yada. It was nice talking to you. 21. I see potential in you. I think you're young yet, like Yada said. I think you got a lot of growing up to do in a lot of regards, but I think you'd be a little less, I don't know, trolly in how you approach things.
I think you guys both had a really productive conversation today.
Yeah.
Like
I think so, too.
I don't feel like you guys were talking past each other. I feel like we kind of have a better understanding of where everybody is coming from and what their whole outlook on what the world is, and you can see how both of you have an impasse.
Yeah, like I'm friends with Carrie. I'm friends with a lot of people in the Discord, and I've not seen any of the negative things you talk about. Maybe there were people in the Discord back when you were in it that it wasn't that way, and it's changed since. I don't know, but yeah, it's what you say about things is not reflective of what I observe.
Or it might be different standards. What 21 might see as degenerate, you might just see as jokes or whatever. Because remember, you said that you often give the benefit of the doubt, so you probably think that people are just playing, and 21 might see that these people are often saying these same things over and over again.
Yeah, different standards, sure.
Yeah,
could be.
Could be. I don't know. I haven't seen nothing, and I don't know nothing. So I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, the Discord is a very pleasant place to be, in my opinion. I like the community. I like Carrie. I like Calypso. Yeah, did they make mistakes? Say things that are uncouth? Yes, I think so. But I don't think that makes them bad people. And I think I think this whole thing has been done to death. You know what I mean? With these particular events discussed.
Are you entertained by people who are uncouth, or?
It depends. Like
On the type of level that it gets to.
I'll give you an example. My favorite comedian is Eric Andre. Do you know who Eric Andre is?
Oh, you're a nasty nigga. You are a nasty nigga.
He's my absolute favorite right now. He has been for a couple of years.
That gave a whole lot of insight. Oh my Jesus.
Yeah, I actually saw him live like a couple years ago. He's great.
All right, well let's let 21 go to sleep, because 21 is finally getting old, so.
Yep, getting old, 21.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming on, WaftBurst. Thank you, Yato, for mediating. I think a mediator is definitely what I needed.
Oh,
Keep me on
this
track.
was fun as shit. I might do this all the time, but yo, I might just start up streams and just like ask for people who don't like each other. This was fun as shit. This is like my second, third time doing it.
You need to become a relationship counselor.
No, never that, because I ain't gonna look. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be on the. If it's man and woman, I'm gonna be on the woman's side. If it's man and man, I'm gonna be on the feminine man. Look, be nice.
All right.
You
Thank you so much for
you have
coming
a really
on.
familiar laugh, Yato. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, I feel like that's racist.
But
we're gonna end it here.
No. BG. No, I was gonna say because BGTV sounds like Ricky Gervais when he laughs. I gotta find what celebrity your laugh sounds like because it sounds like Ricky. I just can't put my finger on it at the moment.
Nigga, what? You said Ricky Gervais?
Yes, listen to Ricky Gervais losing shit. It sounds like BGTV.
What?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Yato,
No.
the goofy ass Kentucky woman in Helsie's stream earlier, she laughs just like you. It freaks me out. She's got the same like type of laugh.
I seen you say that earlier, and I don't know if you've seen it, but I was like, fuck you.
Okay, but for real this time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming on the stream. Goodbye.
Deuce.
Holy shit, that lasted forever. That lasted way longer than I thought it was going to. Fuck me, we've been at it for 4 hours. I'm tired. I'm supposed to be asleep right now, man. Oh God, I'm glad it's the weekend.